places where people truly value relationships, where distance is measured in acres, and all roads lead to families on one mission: to provide for their loved ones, their community, and the world. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rocky Newenhouse at Corsica, Platt, Mitchell, or Huron today.
Hopkins Plumbing of Chamberlain is more than your full-service plumbing professional. They offer heating and cooling solutions from Ruud and Coleman. And don't think they forgot about our furry friends, livestock and horses, who need access to clean water too. They're a premier dealer of Ritchie water tanks. Call them today to take care of all your water needs, inside and out. Hopkins Plumbing of Chamberlain is a proud sponsor of local sports and activities on Live Ticket TV.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
WildKats Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. WildKats Cares, proudly serving our community.
Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Plankington and White Lake has proudly served this area for over 100 years and takes great pride in being part of such wonderful communities. We are locally owned and strive to deliver the best service to all of our customers. Please consider us for all your banking needs. Farmers and Merchant State Bank, personal service, professional solutions. Locations in Plankington and White Lake. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco, locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platt, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platt, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
Could you use some extra cash? Every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot and growing jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Buche Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
Agramax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agramax, shaping the future of ag.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Wieman from Wieman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
Countryside Veterinary Clinic Incorporated, your local large and small animal veterinary hospital and supplier, offering a large variety of animal services, equipped with a haul-in facility to perform services needed for large animals, chute side on the farm to cover your ultrasound and processing cattle needs, also offering small animal services from wellness exams to surgical needs, fully stocked with cattle antibiotics, vaccines, and general supplies to get the job done. Dr. Joy has been your local veterinarian servicing the area since 2008. Give her and her team a call today.
Platt Health Center of Vera, along with our affiliated primary care clinics located in Platt, Geddes, and White Lake, provide you and your family with comprehensive health care and access to extensive medical specialties. Platt Health Center provides services including 24-hour emergency services, wellness visits and physicals, telemedicine, and more. Find more on our clinic hours on our website. Trust Platt Health Center doctors and nurses to take care of you and your family.
A challenge is not something to shy from. It's a chance to step up your game, and meet change head on. A call to get your hands dirty and your data clean. A new reason to refocus, reinvigorate, and refine your efforts. With every new challenge comes a choice. Back down or rise to it. The enhanced Channel Seed brand. Rise to the challenge.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
When you're busy taking in all the area's school activities, remember you'll find one stop with more to offer. You guessed it, the West 40 Food and Fuel in Owatonna. We have what you want right at I-90 exit 260, including Arby's for quality, quick food options. You'll like our large selection of beverages and snacks in our West 40 C-Store. We are proud to support our area young people, educators, and parents who make our schools great. Go Kimball White Lake WildKats from your fans at the West 40 Food and Fuel in Owatonna.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
Midstate Communications is a proud supporter of area athletics, education, and extracurricular activities. With Midstate's 100% fiber optic network, they are gig certified and offer the latest in technology, including a Wi-Fi 6 router. Midstate provides the highest quality services at the most affordable rate, all over the region's fastest and most reliable network. Whether it be voice, video, or internet, Midstate Communications has you covered. Call 778-6221 or go to midstatesd.net and see how they can connect you to the world.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome to Michelle's Market, your friendly neighborhood grocery store where every aisle is filled with fresh produce, local goodies, and the warmth of a small town vibe. Michelle's Market serves up the best certified Angus beef, and how can you not remember the fresh bakery in Michelle's Market? So why not stop by today? Experience the personal touch, friendly smiles, and unbeatable prices that make Michelle's Market the heart of Kimball. Because here, it's not just about groceries, it's all about community.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Whether you're a DIY guru or just someone who wants to keep their ride in top shape, we've got your back at Brooks Hardware and Auto. And guess what? Our friendly team is always here to help you find exactly what you need anytime. So whether you're working on a weekend project for the home or a last-minute repair to your car, truck, or even lawnmower, swing by Brooks Hardware and Auto, where helping with any project is our specialty. Join the countless happy customers who trust us to keep their wheels rolling. Remember, when it comes to hardware and auto needs, we're just a drive away.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
DeHaai Processing, LLC, located just north of exit 265 in Chamberlain, is a custom-exempt licensed processor with a large retail base of beef, pork, lamb, chicken, fish, and shellfish. Tina, Lee, and the crew invite you to come in and try their 36 different flavors of brats, 17 flavors of marinated chicken breasts, and 7 flavors of marinated steaks and pork chops. Don't forget sticks and jerky are available too. Everyone at DeHaai Processing would like to wish their students the best of luck in all their activities.
As the weather warms up, so does our time outside. If you've been putting off your next home project, then Elite Renovations in Platt and Mitchell is ready to help. If you're looking to upgrade or update your roof, siding, windows, doors, and decking, they've got you covered. Interior trim, flooring, cabinets, tile, or drywall, they got the crews. Book a free consultation to discuss your options. Visit their website at elitereno-sd.com to get started with your summer project.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, Our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Hey fans, whether you're cheering from the stands or gearing up for your next big game, you've got a lot to protect, like your home, car, and your health. At Krohmer Agency, we're here for all your insurance needs. Need coverage for your ride, your home, or your adventures on the road? We've got you covered. And when it comes to health and life insurance, our team is here to ensure you get the best care and support. Call our licensed insurance agents at Washington Springs, Plankinton, or White Lake for a quote today. We're ready to help protect what matters most.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that's someone special. And through it all, your local Farmers Union insurance agent was there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. More choices, great rates, local agents.
For more information on how Farmers Union Insurance can help you, contact Zach and David in Mitchell.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olsson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olsson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At Agtegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Overweg Repair has been proudly serving the Kimball area since 1985, offering services for cars, light trucks, semi-tractors and trailers, ATVs, side-by-sides, and any small engine power equipment. They also provide roadside assistance to Kimball and the surrounding area. Stop by their showroom and check out their stock of Gravely zero-turn lawnmowers and side-by-sides. Any business can claim to be the best, but Overweg Repair would rather have their work and loyal customers speak for them. Overweg Repair, hometown repair from people who care.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
There are places where people truly value relationships, where distance is measured in acres, and all roads lead to families on one mission: to provide for their loved ones, their community, and the world. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rocky Newenhouse at Corsica, Platt, Mitchell, or Huron today.
Hopkins Plumbing in Chamberlain is more than your full-service plumbing professional. They offer heating and cooling solutions from Rude and Coleman. And don't think they forgot about our furry friends, livestock and horses, who need access to clean water too. They're a premier dealer of Ritchie water tanks. Call them today to take care of all your water needs, inside and out. Hopkins Plumbing of Chamberlain is a proud sponsor of local sports and activities on Live Ticket TV.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Krohmer Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at KrohrCares.com. Krohmer Cares, proudly serving our community.
Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Plankington and White Lake has proudly served this area for over 100 years and takes great pride in being part of such wonderful communities. We are locally owned and strive to deliver the best service to all of our customers. Please consider us for all your banking needs. Farmers and Merchant State Bank, personal service, professional solutions. Locations in Plankington and White Lake. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platt, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platt, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
Could you use some extra cash? Every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot and growing jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Buche Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
Agramax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agramax, shaping the future of ag.
honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Wieman from Wieman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
Countryside Veterinary Clinic Incorporated, your local large and small animal veterinary hospital and supplier, offering a large variety of animal services, equipped with a haul-in facility to perform services needed for large animals, chute side on the farm to cover your ultrasound and processing cattle needs. Also offering small animal services from wellness exams to surgical needs. Fully stocked with cattle antibiotics, vaccines, and general supplies to get the job done. Dr. Joy has been your local veterinarian servicing the area since 2008. Give her and her team a call today.
Platt Health Center of Vera, along with our affiliated primary care clinics located in Platt, Geddes, and White Lake, provide you and your family with comprehensive health care and access to extensive medical specialties. Platt Health Center provides services including 24-hour emergency services, wellness visits and physicals, telemedicine, and more. Find more on our clinic hours on our website. Trust Platt Health Center doctors and nurses to take care of you and your family.
A challenge is not something to shy from. It's a chance to step up your game, and meet change head on. A call to get your hands dirty and your data clean. A new reason to refocus, reinvigorate, and refine your efforts. With every new challenge comes a choice. Back down or rise to it. The enhanced Channel Seed brand. Rise to the challenge.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
When you're busy taking in all the area's school activities, remember you'll find one stop with more to offer. You guessed it, the West 40 Food and Fuel in Owatonna. We have what you want right at I-90 exit 260, including Arby's for quality, quick food options. You'll like our large selection of beverages and snacks in our West 40 C-Store. We are proud to support our area young people, educators, and parents who make our schools great. Go Kimball White Lake WildKats from your fans at the West 40 Food and Fuel in Owatonna.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
Midstate Communications is a proud supporter of area athletics, education, and extracurricular activities. With Midstate's 100% fiber optic network, they are gig certified and offer the latest in technology, including a Wi-Fi 6 router. Midstate provides the highest quality services at the most affordable rate, all over the region's fastest and most reliable network. Whether it be voice, video, or internet, Midstate Communications has you covered. Call 778-6221 or go to midstatesd.net and see how they can connect you to the world.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome to Michelle's Market, your friendly neighborhood grocery store where every aisle is filled with fresh produce, local goodies, and the warmth of a small town vibe. Michelle's Market serves up the best certified Angus beef, and how can you not remember the fresh bakery in Michelle's Market? So why not stop by today? Experience the personal touch, friendly smiles, and unbeatable prices that make Michelle's Market the heart of Kimball. Because here, it's not just about groceries, it's all about community.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Whether you're a DIY guru or just someone who wants to keep their ride in top shape, we've got your back at Brooks Hardware and Auto. And guess what? Our friendly team is always here to help you find exactly what you need anytime. So whether you're working on a weekend project for the home or a last-minute repair to your car, truck, or even lawnmower, swing by Brooks Hardware and Auto, where helping with any project is our specialty. Join the countless happy customers who trust us to keep their wheels rolling. Remember, when it comes to hardware and auto needs, we're just a drive away.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
DeHaai Processing, LLC, located just north of exit 265 in Chamberlain, is a custom-exempt licensed processor with a large retail base of beef, pork, lamb, chicken, fish, and shellfish. Tina, Lee, and the crew invite you to come in and try their 36 different flavors of brats, 17 flavors of marinated chicken breasts, and 7 flavors of marinated steaks and pork chops. Don't forget sticks and jerky are available too. Everyone at DeHaai Processing would like to wish their students the best of luck in all their activities.
As the weather warms up, so does our time outside. If you've been putting off your next home project, then Elite Renovations in Platt and Mitchell is ready to help. If you're looking to upgrade or update your roof, siding, windows, doors, and decking, they've got you covered. Interior trim, flooring, cabinets, tile, or drywall, they got the crews. Book a free consultation to discuss your options. Visit their website at elitereno-sd.com to get started with your summer project.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Hey fans, whether you're cheering from the stands or gearing up for your next big game, you've got a lot to protect, like your home, car, and your health. At Krohmer Agency, we're here for all your insurance needs. Need coverage for your ride, your home, or your adventures on the road? We've got you covered. And when it comes to health and life insurance, our team is here to ensure you get the best care and support. Call our licensed insurance agents at Washington Springs, Plankinton, or White Lake for a quote today. We're ready to help protect what matters most.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that's someone special. And through it all, your local Farmers Union insurance agent was there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. More choices, great rates, local agents.
For more information on how Farmers Union Insurance can help you, contact Zach and David in Mitchell.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olsson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olsson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At Agtegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Overweg Repair has been proudly serving the Kimball area since 1985, offering services for cars, light trucks, semi-tractors and trailers, ATVs, side-by-sides, and any small engine power equipment. They also provide roadside assistance to Kimball and the surrounding area. Stop by their showroom and check out their stock of Gravely zero-turn lawnmowers and side-by-sides. Any business can claim to be the best, but Overweg Repair would rather have their work and loyal customers speak for them. Overweg Repair, hometown repair from people who care.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
There are places where people truly value relationships, where distance is measured in acres, and all roads lead to families on one mission: to provide for their loved ones, their community, and the world. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rocky Neuenhouse at Corsica, Platt, Mitchell, or Huron today.
Hopkins Plumbing in Chamberlain is more than your full-service plumbing professional. They offer heating and cooling solutions from Ruud and Coleman. And don't think they forgot about our furry friends, livestock and horses, who need access to clean water too. They're a premier dealer of Ritchie water tanks. Call them today to take care of all your water needs, inside and out. Hopkins Plumbing of Chamberlain is a proud sponsor of local sports and activities on Live Ticket TV.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Krohmer Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at KrohrCares.com. Krohmer Cares, proudly serving our community.
Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Plankington and White Lake has proudly served this area for over 100 years and takes great pride in being part of such wonderful communities. We are locally owned and strive to deliver the best service to all of our customers. Please consider us for all your banking needs. Farmers and Merchant State Bank. Personal service, professional solutions. Locations in Plankington and White Lake. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platt, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
Welcome to Hoodoo Athletic Field for tonight's game between the Parkston Trojans and the Kimball White Lake WildKats. Everybody please stand and remove your caps. Pay attention to the flag for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, nicely done. We are here in Kimball tonight. Friday night lights from the south edge of Kimball here. Big game on the schedule for the WildKats tonight as the WildKats take on the highly regarded team from Parkston. Parkston Trojans are in Kimball tonight. Alongside me tonight, Jesse Haynes. He's going to be doing the commentary, the color, doing a lot of the spotting and the picking. On my left-hand side is my other son, Colt Haynes. He's in charge of the stats. He'll be taking care of the official, unofficial stats. And
they will be unofficial, yes.
But they'll be close.
Yep.
But they'll be close. Anyway, the starting lineups are being announced, and we're going to kind of cover a few things about the game before we get onto the action on the field.
Parkston comes in 1-1. Pretty tough schedule coming into this part of the season, week 3. They opened up with Freeman, Marion Freeman Academy. They have a big game tonight. Freeman does. They are playing the #1 team in the state. Elkton, they are hosting I'm pretty sure Parkston feels like they didn't play very well in week one. They had three turnovers. They had the game at home, and I got to feel like that they lost. They lost by a couple possessions, and as the season goes on, I think they're probably going to be looking to Freeman again. Feel like that's somebody they could match up again in the playoffs and come up with a different outcome. Last week, Parkston traveled out west to Stanley County, and they ended up on top. I think it was 40-0. They ended up dominating that game. It was a rainy game. I think the whole game was pretty much played in the rain, and they started fast, and the offense was clicking, and now we come into this week where they playing the Kimball White Lake WildKats, undefeated 2-0. I kind of thought coming into this game that Kimball White Lake might be receiving votes on the poll, but they haven't got the respect yet that I'm sure they want to have. But a big win tonight would certainly get them the respect that they need, and probably get them in that poll that they want to get to.
It's a perfect night here in Kimball. Obviously, the wind blew pretty hard this afternoon, but by game time, the wind is not going to be a large factor. It's coming in from the west to east across the field, approximately 15 miles per hour, but I look for the wind to go down as the evening progresses. There'll be a little issue with the sun if you're looking toward the west, if you're the team that's looking toward the west for the first maybe half a quarter, maybe for the first 6-8 minutes, and then obviously it looks like it's going to be a clear sky, no sun tonight, or no clouds tonight to block the sun. So obviously after the first quarter, I think the weather will be a non-factor.
I would think so. And Kimball White Lake getting introduced now, coming in, I'd said 2-0. They played week one at DeSmet, and they didn't play very well at all. They turned the ball over 3 times. They were down 2 scores at half. They gave up a touchdown on the opening kickoff and had to battle back the entire game. And to me, they come back and they win that game. They were up multiple possessions late in the fourth. DeSmet did score on their last play to get it as close as it was. But I feel like turning the ball over on the road, not playing well, and still winning, I think that's the sign of a good team.
They showed a lot of character,
Yes.
a lot of resolve in order to regroup and come back on the road. First game of the season. Obviously, we returned about 3 or 4 starters only from last year's team. We had a good team last year, and we basically graduated everybody except 3 starters on both sides of the ball. Our quarterback had some experience a year ago, but this year Keaton Christensen is going to be our go-to guy when it comes to being a quarterback. He showed that he's able to do that. He's got good decision making. He's got the ability to throw the ball and to make decisions. So we're looking for good things, and of course how he plays and how those 2 running backs. We've got a 2-headed monster in the backfield with our 2 sophomore running backs. It's going to be pretty hard to key on our running game in order to put a stop on us, because we do spread the plays around.
I like Keaton Christensen a lot. These first 2 games, he's completing passes at a 70% clip. He's 15 for 21 on the year. He got 4 touchdowns, only 1 interception. He's got 1 rushing touchdown, and they protect him well. And what I mean by protecting him is the offensive line does an outstanding job. He has not been sacked yet. He's been flushed once. The other part of protecting him is they haven't called a designed run for him. He distributes the ball to the guys that can handle the ball, can advance beyond the sticks, throws his balls accurately. I mean, he's everything they needed so far in the year.
And he's got 3 or 4 go-to guys on the receiving end too. He's got Dane Goodman, of course, and he's got the Lenz boys. They can each catch the ball. Of course, Carter Konechny, he's a receiver that can flat out run. I mean, he's quick. He does a good job, and he's got good hands. And Chevy Fees, he's going to be our kick returner, and he's an offensive threat on the special teams and on the offense. So I'm looking for an exciting game tonight, and even the rest of the season. Tonight's going to be a challenge. I mean, there's no doubt about it that Parkston is an elite squad. They've been in the state championship game the last 3 years in a row. They've been vying for the state title, and they were in the top 2 or 3 rated teams before that first loss of the season. They are an elite squad, so we're looking for a real test tonight, and hopefully we're up to the challenge.
You mentioned Chevy Fees. In week 1, when they were down to 2 possessions at DeSmet, he returns a second half kickoff for a touchdown. Last week against Redfield, on the second play of the game, he's not announced as a starter, but on the second play of the game, he scores a touchdown. So that's a guy that you can rely on, that's coming in and doing everything he needs to do to help the team.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we're going to be needing tonight. Looks like the WildKats are going to be kicking off here tonight. They're going to be going into the wind, with the wind, as we open the game tonight, to see play the defense to start the quarter and to open the game and see how we can do to keep to get that to get the Parkston's offense off the field and get the ball in our hands. Like
Chevy Fee's 9-yard return to open the game. Going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats.
Near the 30-yard line. Leishner and Anderson in on the tackle.
We've got Harold Bickner on the stadium announcer. Alongside me tonight is Darby Deffenbaugh. She's sliding the knobs and turning the switches and making sure that we have our 5-second delay in case we start talking like we're sorting cattle over here. Sarah Deffenbaugh's on the camera. She always follows the ball. You never catch her distracted. So we've got a good crew here in the booth tonight. Of course, Jesse Haynes alongside me. Colt Haynes is on the stats, and we're underway here in Kimball. Handoff.
That's Carter Konieczny. That's a good start. 4 or 5 yards on first down. You got to like that.
Yep. Obviously, Jesse, I think the entire game is going to indicate on who controls the line of scrimmage. We've got some quality guys in the middle of our line. We've got some wrestlers down there. They know how to move themselves. They got quick feet, and that's just the same as it is on the Parkston side of the ball. They've got good wrestlers, and somehow or another that always translates into good football line play when you got wrestlers.
You said it. That up front is going to be the key, especially for Kimball White Lake. They need to protect the quarterback. They need to get 4 or 5 yards at a time. The big hottest thing in sports these days is having the big three. For me, Kimball White Lake, they have a big three. It just happens to be the 3 guys that don't touch the ball. That's up front. It's guys like Kirsch, Deffenbaugh, and Monin that need to get the job done tonight.
Nice job again, Carter Konieczny.
Carter Konieczny on the carry around the left end. Good enough.
2 carries, a first down.
That's a good job on that left side, getting the push, getting that first down.
Obviously, the Parkston team, they are run first when it gets their turn to run the ball. They're going to be run first, and if we can somehow or another put the pressure on them by getting the lead, it's going to change their entire approach to the game because they want to run the clock and run the ball. And if we can somehow get a lead to make them out of their comfort zone where they have to throw the ball. Last week, they threw 3 passes and completed 1.
And watching that game, and I mentioned that it was raining the entire game, but that's the way they want to play.
Absolutely. They want to run the clock and run the ball. The old 3 yards in a cloud of dust like we used to talk about. Yeah. It was almost like the defense was in the huddle that time.
Who made that play? That's 65 for Parkston. Have to give him some credit.
He's on the carry.
Gavin Weber.
Brought down by the interior line of the Trojans.
Yep.
No gain on the play.
Lost a couple. It'll be second down at about 12 or 13 there. Yeah, 2nd and 13 here. The first time we've been where we don't like our position on the field where you can't use the whole playbook.
Same formation, haven't changed yet. We'll see if we get it in the air one time here.
It's wide receiver to the right. Christensen on the scramble. Threw it behind him a little. Incomplete.
That's all right. It's a safe incompletion. He
Absolutely.
didn't put the ball in danger, but that is one of the few times this year that Christensen's been under pressure.
Yeah. The first 2 games that I saw, they never did flush him like they did on that play there, but obviously he was quick enough to outrun the pursuit and live to fight another day. We're down 3rd down, obviously, 3rd down and 13 again, but big play coming up.
Yep, we're gonna get a look at Parkston's defense, see how they choose to defend, if they want to play coverage, rally to the ball, or if we're going to put some pressure on and make him get rid of it quickly. New formation here, twins right this time.
1 man in the backfield. High snap. Safe play. Looked like they were content just to keep the ball and just try to flip the field on them until we can get.
Yep, that'll bring up 4th down. I'm expecting Coach Kluzak to punt it away here in the early going.
Jervik, Jodozi on the tackle.
We showed signs of success on the ground when we had Carter Konieczny running a couple of times there, and he gained 15 yards in a couple of plays, and so we know we can attack them. Hopefully we can play defense and get them off the field here early.
Those quick hitters early on got the Wildcats a first down on the first set of downs.
Looks like she's off to the side.
Yep, going to be out of bounds right around the 30, but it's a full net with no return, so it's a good punt, good safe punt at this point in the game.
Punt goes out of bounds. Trojans will take over 1st and 10.
Right at the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10. It'll be the first chance that the Wildcats have to play defense to see what Parkston wants to do, but you can be pretty sure that they're going to try to run the ball. And keep it on the ground if they can.
Yeah, I'm expecting a double wing here. They might stay that way all night if they have their way. Their setback here is Gage Reichert. He also comes in, plays quarterback once in a while if they need to shake things up, but he's probably the guy they want to see the ball in his hands.
Tight formation. Ball is ready. Motion man. Number 2, good job by the interior line.
Looks like you got about 2, bring up a 2nd and 8, and that's what Parkston does. That they're going to be patient. They're looking at 2 to 3 to 4 yards a pop, and when they get that established, they're going to come back with a counter the other way with one of the wings, and that's where they get their big plays. It's not necessarily on the tosses or the hands off to the wings. It's those inside counters where they're going to get the big plays.
They basically do not produce negative plays. They keep the ball moving forward, even if it's only for a couple yards.
Up the middle here. He gave that fake in the backfield to number 56, Jadozi. Jadozi is a returning All-Stater. He was honorable mention all last year as a sophomore, had 12 sacks.
As a sophomore.
Probably the most versatile player on the field. He's played 6 or 7 positions this year. In week 1, he lined up at guard, wingback, fullback, split end, and that's on offense. On defense, he was on each end. He always lined up on the wide side of the field, and last week he played middle linebacker. So that's a guy that you got to keep your eyes on. If you don't find him, he's going to wreck your weekend.
Did he sell popcorn?
I can't confirm.
All right, looks like 3rd down. See if they decide to put the ball in the air. Probably not. Now it's up.
Nope, that looks familiar.
Yep, there it goes. Look out. Got into the secondary there.
Yep, that's Reichert.
Yep.
That's the guy they want to feature him in this formation.
Got just enough for a first down. Got about a foot more than they needed for a first down, so it'll be just as the WildKats did. They got a first down in their first possession, and the sticks move again. Ball at about the 45-yard line, their own 45.
There's that big fella.
Yeah, he's a load, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to get him about 5.
Yeah. Yeah, they need a swarm to bring him down.
They're going to get across midfield for the first time. This is exactly what they do. They're going to have a time-consuming ball control offense tonight.
Right. Try to keep their offense on the field.
Yep.
Close to 5 on the play.
There's that inside counter we
There
talked
it is.
about.
There
Yep,
it is.
that's the big play. That's the big one.
Uh-oh.
Foot race to the corner.
Sidestep to tackle.
Yeah, Jervig's going to get his way into the end zone.
Sidestep to tackle from midfield, a 50-yard touchdown run. Like Jadozi's 50-yard touchdown run.
That was Jervig, number 2.
After he got through that, the line, the one sidestep, and he was on his way. 7 minutes left in quarter number 1. Parkston jumps out to a 6-0 lead here. Showed quickness, too, in the open field.
Yep, just enough to get in there, that's for sure.
Yep. Ability to outrun the defense.
They throw half the time on their PAT conversions.
So they're not afraid to throw it.
Yep, here's one right here, in fact.
Roll out.
Whistle blows, we're going to stop the play.
Obviously,
we'll get this sorted out.
First penalty of the game.
False start, we'll back them up 5 yards. We might see a new formation here on the 2-point PAT try.
First flag of the night. You can see that wind is down a lot from even earlier in the game. The flag is. It's going to be a wonderful night.
Yep. So far it has been.
Well, try for point again. Obviously, they don't have a kicker on the field,
Yeah,
so
we do have a new formation now too. This looks like a run to me.
They will go for the 2, obviously.
Nope, I'm wrong.
Drop back.
Jervig over the middle. Did he get there? Nope. Came up just short.
Completion. Yeah.
Good ball from Bruning.
He just didn't run the pattern deep enough.
Yep.
He ran it too short. There was a big defensive play there by the WildKats there to deny him the extra point. That penalty hurt him. There. But in the meantime, we are Parkston's up 6-0. 7 minutes left to play in quarter number 1. Let's take a break.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platt, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
Are we on? Yep. All right, welcome back to Kimball's Fred Huda Field. We're halfway through quarter number one. Here's 7 minutes left in quarter number one. We're just finished with a scoring play from the Parkston Trojans. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead here. It's a 5-play drive. They went 63 yards, and the time of possession was 2 minutes and 24 seconds, and they have a 6-point lead. It was good work by the defense on the WildKats to deny them their 2-point conversion. But we'll see our second possession now for the WildKats.
Looks like Fees brought it back 15 yards.
Chevy Fees on his second return of the night brings it out just past the 25-yard line to about the 26-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the WildKats in their second possession of the night. The first possession, they did manage one first down, and then they came up short on a third down running play. But we'll see if they can continue to attack and go on a drive like the Parkston Trojans did just now.
We got Goodman split right, the I formation. We'll see what they draw up here. That was success the first
hole.
too. Yeah.
There was a hole there now.
Yep. If you're patient enough with getting 4 or 5 yards a pop, you can move the ball down the field.
They have Carter Konechny there on that run, and there was definitely a hole there. We could look right down through it there. They got into the secondary and picked up 6 yards. So obviously the coaches are satisfied with that. If we can do that again, the field will get pretty short.
Absolutely. That was the right side of the line. Joseph Skluzak over there, the sophomore, 190-pounder, helping create some room.
Definitely got through that the first wave on the defense. 4 down linemen on defense for the Parkston Trojan. Same obvious, and they're Carter Konechny again.
He's going to inch forward. It's going to be a 3rd and 1. We got a big third down coming up here early on in this first quarter.
Obviously, the whole playbook is in effect here. You can go anywhere. You can run. You can throw. You can, I would assume, maybe quarterback keeper, any of that, anything we can get to get a foot. 3rd down and short.
Yep, same personnel, no change each way.
Ball at about the 36-yard line.
The only change here, Goodman's going to split left this play. Coach Skluzak and Keaton are going to have a quick talk, and we're going to re-huddle again. Well, they measured it. We got a first down, it looks like.
I'll be darned.
Well, that
all right.
confused me.
Well, we don't have to worry about the playbook now. We can go ahead and
with 1st and 10, the playbook is still wide open.
There you go. Yeah. We'll see what Coach Skluzak said to Keaton Christensen there on the sideline and see if they want to keep that running game in effect. It's worked good that series.
I'm going to think this is a pass. Nope, I'm wrong.
There you go, Carter.
I figured they had a run on 3rd and short, and then that's why he brought him in, because he got the first down and they had a new play. But again, 3 yards on that 1st and 10. That's enough to keep the defense honest. That's for sure.
That's about Carter Konechny's 5th or 6th carry of the night. He's obviously the workhorse up at this point, and been able to get small yardage. Second down and 7. Wildcats' second possession of the night.
Yeah, they're really looking to establish that line of scrimmage. Those big boys up front are working hard. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 5.
Chevy Fees on that carry right there. He picked up about another 3 yards on the play. 3rd down. 3rd down at about 5, I would say, to go. Ball's across to about the 42-yard line of the Wildcats.
Pick up about 3 on play and bring up 3rd. And
if you can get most of it here, you can maybe gamble on a 4th down if you have to, but a lot riding on an early first quarter 3rd down play here.
It'd be a lot better if we could pick up 5 yards. We might see our pass. We got 2 wide to the left.
There it is.
Oh, man, just
wide.
They were far enough downfield.
Yep, just wide.
It just dropped it off a little too low for him. I like the pattern. It just wasn't.
Yep, I'll agree. He ran to the sticks.
Yep. Yeah, and turned the out on him. Dane Goodman was the intended receiver on that one, and the ball falls incomplete.
Parkston really plays soft in the pass. They want to win that line of scrimmage, and
that's where their game is played in the trenches right now.
They almost want to dare you to pass. I
believe that.
I feel like they have you playing their game.
Looks like we are back to punt, huh? Looks like Keaton Christensen, of course, he's our quarterback and our punter back there. Our second punt of the night. Last time it went out of bounds over on the far side.
Jervig handles the ball here. He's
got good quickness, doesn't he?
Midfield sure does. He's got some green grass. Got Christensen there.
Nice tackle.
Yep.
Nice
got him down.
Form tackle. Yep. Good solid tackle.
Parkston with very good field position. They're going to start in Wildcat territory, 1st and 10.
Gavin Randall there on that tackle. Good solo form tackle right there.
You hate to see your punter and your quarterback smacking someone along the sideline, though. That's unfortunate.
I hear you. Yeah.
It's better than watching a guy run out the gate and head down the sideline, though, that's for sure.
But they end up with definitely great field position at the 35-yard line of the Kimball White Lake Wildcats here, 35 yards from their own goal. 4:13 remaining quarter number 1. Their second possession of the game. They scored on the first possession.
It's Jervig there. He gets a good chunk up the middle.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Reichert. I'm sorry.
Reichert, number 10.
Goodman on the tackle.
Just exactly what they want. A second and medium, get you to 3rd and short, and move the chains.
Right.
Pick up about 5 and play, bring up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, that punt return really laid them out in pretty good field position there, where they could score again here if they all they have to do is run a few of them 5-yard plays, and they're right there where they want to be at the goal.
The worst part about it is they start their drive closer to the end zone than where you punted the ball from. A negative net. That's
negative net on that punt. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Obviously, that doesn't play well for our chances of holding them out of the end zone. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd down at about 2.
3rd and short. They brought a fresh back in, Maxon Bax, a sophomore, came in first carry of this game. 3rd and 1. You're
ball about the 26.
You got to be cautious here. They might feel like they can pick it up on 4th down if they need to. They can go over the top with you with the free play here if that's what they choose to do.
Obviously, they are in 4-down territory if that's what they want to do. But, yeah, you're right. They may decide they want to try to put it in the air toward the end zone, but that's not necessarily their game plan.
Ooh, it'll be 3rd and 6 now.
Somebody left early, didn't they? That's what cost them the extra point here a few minutes ago. 3:20 left here in quarter number 1. Be 3rd down and about 6 after the penalty. Ball's right there about the 3rd.
I don't think they're going to change their philosophy. I think they're going to stay wing and they're going to pound it and see what they can get.
I look for them to run the same play they would have run without the penalty.
Perhaps.
Without the penalty, yes.
3rd and medium here, 31-yard line, Wildcat territory.
Look like a 4-man front on defense for the Wildcats. 4-3-2.
Here's the first pass, huh?
There they are.
Jervig on the flag route.
Knock her down.
That'll bring up 4th down. I think we all assume that the offense is going to stay on the field here for this 4th down, key 4th down for the Wildcat defense.
The receiver actually turned into a defender on that play. He had to break up the defensive interception.
That ball was thrown with the wind as much as one will be tonight.
That's
probably more of a crosswind now, but certainly the wind did knock that one down.
Actually, the pass was delivered a little late. If it had been there a couple seconds earlier, he had a stride on the defender, and he maybe could have kept.
Yeah, I agree. If he'd have put it on the pylon, he'd have ran right to it.
Yep. Well, it's 4th down. 4th down at about 6 here, and big play for our defense if we can somehow get off the field here.
We're going to throw it again.
Roll out.
Oh, and he's got him.
Oh, no.
Out of bounds. Yeah. About the 14. Key 4th down conversion for the Trojans.
They flooded the zone with the receivers over there, and they found an open one. They've already completed more passes than they did last week.
That's true. Yep, they had 1 for 3 last week in that rain game, and they're doing what they want right now in the first quarter.
We're down inside 3 minutes.
Bruning went over the sideline to get the play from Coach Matt Grave. We'll see what they come up with. They'll probably revert back to that double wing and try to get a little closer to the goal line.
football just inside the 15-yard line at about the 14-yard line of the WildKats. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Trojans.
Hard count. Gage Reichert, Wildcats do a nice job up front.
Nice job on the front line, absolutely. Yeah, the line did a good job of holding him down a couple yards, but once again, you never catch them behind the line of scrimmage. They're always moving forward before you get a chance to touch them. Never puts them in a hole as far as with their offensive play calling. They're always, seems like, above the line of scrimmage when they finish the play.
Yep, those linemen are going to have to buckle down and get some penetration and get a negative play and then keep them having to go to that pass. Bring up another 3rd down. This will be, looks like about a 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1. All right, they're marching on the ground just as we thought they might. That'll be 3rd and 2 or maybe. So they're inside right at the 5-yard line, huh? Yeah, just shy of the 5. About the 6, right? 3rd down and 2 to go for a 1st down. A long 2. But you understand that they're in the 4-down territory here, obviously, if they can get half of it, or they may even do what they did before and do a pass play in case they always got that 4th down in their pocket.
They're thinking 2 downs to get 2 yards.
At the 4th down, there's a run.
Same play.
There's a run.
Looks like he's going to get it.
Smelling the goal, wasn't he?
Oh, he got it.
Yeah,
Touchdown.
Smelled the goal line, a 6-yard touchdown run.
Is that number 2, Jervig? Is that who that was?
Injury on the field. Was that Jervik, number 2? Look, I thought it was.
Can't confirm.
We're on the far end of the field here, a long ways away from our booth. We are located at the center field and 50-yard line at the Fred Huda Field here. But anyway, the Parkston Trojans score their 2nd touchdown of the night. They had a 6-yard touchdown run. And they're ahead at this point 12-0 with the 2-point conversion remaining. The extra point try coming up. We have an injury on the field.
Yeah, they're 10 and 1, the Parkston players. Haven't identified him yet.
What do you think? You want to take a break? Number 56? Gage?
No, I see Jadozi over in the huddle.
So it might be 50. I hate to guess. I'm not going to guess. 65.
65, Gavin
Weber
Jr., 5'11", 190-pounder. Looks like he lined up away from the play side on the touchdown.
Could you use some extra cash? Every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot and growing jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Buche Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
Agramax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services. With a certified
back to the Countryside Vet Clinic press box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
We're back. The Parkston Trojans just crossed the goal line for the 2nd time tonight, and our injured player was Gavin Weber, 5'11" junior, 190-pounder. He's making his way off the field. He doesn't feel real good. I wouldn't know for sure whether we'll see him back or not. Let's hope so. But in the meantime, here come the Trojans for their extra point try. Looks like they're in a 2-point try situation. Ooh, nice tackle there.
Yeah, they stuffed Gage Reichert shy of the end zone. No good. PAT try. It's going to.
For the 2nd time, we denied him on the 2-point conversion try. Mason Jervik was that touchdown scorer last with the 6-yard run there, and that gives him 65 yards for the night. Is that right, Colt? 65 yards on rushing for the night. All right, we'll take a break.
We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agramax, shaping the future of ag.
honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Wieman from Wieman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
Score is 12-0. The Parkston Trojans with a 12-point lead here. That last scoring drive, 7 plays, 35 yards, and it consumed 2 minutes and 52 seconds. And obviously the scoring, Mason Jervik with his second touchdown of the night. And the WildKats return off their third kick of the night. They took the opening kick. Seems like most of the action has been right down here on the WildKats' own side of the midfield for the entire game. Did we get across midfield? Maybe we did just for a couple plays. But
I got us having a 1st and 10 at the 47. I think that's the furthest penetration we got. But the WildKats certainly need to have some progress here on this drive.
One time tonight we did hold them to a 4th down, but they completed the 4th down conversion. So we are with the ball. Hopefully we can. 1 minute left, 1 minute 11 left in quarter number 1, and get down across midfield here before the end of the quarter. Keaton Christensen's the quarterback.
There's an inside reverse.
Yeah, Carter Konitsny looked like he's all alone back there.
Yeah.
Nobody was fooled on that one.
Yeah, Dane Goodman had the unfortunate of possessing the football that time, and Parkston knew exactly who had it and where he was going.
Almost like they were in the huddle, huh? Yeah, that one there was a negative play, and those are tough to recover from. When you got a line like the Parkston Trojans do, they don't give you much advantage when you're behind the line of scrimmage.
The WildKats will have to snap it at least one more time before the end of the quarter.
Counting down to 35-4. It'll be down inside 30 seconds when they snap the ball, and that'll likely be one more play in quarter number 1. 12-0. Parkston Trojans up on top of the Kimball White Lake Wildcats. Keaton Christensen back to throw. Scrambling. First time all year he was sacked behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Brought down a couple yards shy of the line of scrimmage on a 2-yard loss, Keaton Christensen, and that was the first time this year that they've been able to sack our quarterback.
Number 44, Johnny Weber, makes his way into the backfield and takes Christensen down.
Looks like that'll be the end of quarter number 1 here from Kimball Huda Field. The Parkston Trojans with a 12-0 lead, and we're going to take a break. Be back in about 60 seconds here on Kimball White Lake Wildcat Live Ticket.
One that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
Countryside Veterinary Clinic Incorporated, your local large and small animal veterinary hospital and supplier, offering a large variety of animal services, equipped with a haul-in facility to perform services needed for large animals, chute side on the farm to cover your ultrasound and processing cattle needs. Also offering small animal services from wellness exams to surgical needs. Fully stocked with cattle antibiotics, vaccines, and general supplies to get the job done. Dr. Joy has been your local veterinarian servicing the area since 2008. Give her and her team a call today.
Platt Health Center of Vera, along with our affiliated primary care clinics located in Platt, Geddes, and White Lake, provide you and your family with comprehensive health care and access to extensive medical specialties. Platt Health Center provides services including 24-hour emergency services, wellness visits and physicals, telemedicine, and more. Find more on our clinic hours on our website. Trust Platt Health Center doctors and nurses to take care of you and your family.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
Kimball, South Dakota, where we are through one quarter. Kimball White Lake Wildcats versus the Parkston Trojans, and pretty much all Parkston, you'd have to say, here in quarter number 1. The score indicates 12-0, but we denied them 2 times on the extra points, and that actually was the highlight of the whole first quarter. And I think my stat man says that Carter Konitsny has 26 yards rushing, and the rest of the team has a negative 3 yards rushing. So our offense has been, stifled a little bit by the defense of the Parkston Trojans.
It's the first one of those this year, designed quarterback draw.
Keaton Christensen, that's fact. Scrambled out of the backfield and picked up a nice gain on the play. Picked up about 7 yards. Yeah. It'll be 4th down and 11. The ball is just shy of about a 38 or 39 yard line. I'm sure we're in a punt situation. Obviously, the wind is now behind the WildKats, if that makes any difference. The wind is not what it was earlier in the night. And the sun is down, so we're in the middle of a perfect Friday night football. Fourth down.
Ooh, it's a fake.
Better get rid of it.
Gonna have to unload.
Oh, my. He got it complete, but it was just shy of the sticks, wasn't it?
We got a flag on the play. I think it was right at the tackle. They threw a flag. We'll get this one sorted out.
It was a crushing tackle, I will say that. It was actually a nice throw by Christensen. Well placed.
Yep, very nice throw on the run.
It was.
He's had success doing that this year.
Yes, he has had a good, that was a good delivery on
Here comes the white hat with the announcement. Illegal man downfield on the WildKats. I'm going to say that the Trojans are going to decline that, and they'll take over 1st and 10.
That wasn't on the tackle.
Nope.
We thought at one point it might have been on the hit, but it was an illegal procedure by being an illegal man downfield.
Yeah, my guess is that one of those that went out to catch the pass was covered up, was not the end man on the line of scrimmage, therefore illegally downfield.
Right, and that took a long time to develop, so chances are one of those linemen did get downfield looking to run a block on the play, but it was actually a nice effort by Keaton Christensen to deliver that pass.
Do you feel like the snap was slow, it kind of floated back there? Do you think that was out of necessity? Did he bail on the punt, or was that a called play?
Obviously, the defender was there before we were ready for him. I could see that.
Yep.
Keaton didn't have a chance to survey the field before he was running for his life. We're still waiting for the injury here.
Lenz, yep, looks like he's on his feet now. That's a good sign.
Yep, Johnny Lenz. He did a nice effort to pull in that pass, but it was a crushing tackle there. Hopefully he can return to play here. Did we determine it was the Parkston Trojans ball,
yes,
first and 10?
Correct.
All right, the ball's at the 45-yard line of the Kimball White Lake WildKats on their defensive side of the midfield. Once again, Parkston is in the defense in the opponent's line half of the field.
Yeah, if you're a Wildcat fan, that's the wrong side of the field.
That's the wrong. Yeah. So it's that's where they've been all night.
Yes,
for the most part.
They're living there
for the most part, and that was basically the first play of the quarter number 2. And we've played less than 1 minute here in quarter number 2, and it'll be the Parkston Trojans ball, first and 10. They're doing what they do best, running the ball.
Stuffed. Short gain will bring up 2nd and 9. It looks like big number 54 Deffenbaugh on the tackle.
You know, our line has done a pretty good job. They give them those 2s and 3s, and then all of a sudden Parkston will get loose with something, and we can't catch up with them. But for the most part, the majority of the plays we can kind of contain them.
Yeah, you play with them, and then 1 or 2 plays over the course of 10, and it's a couple touchdowns on the board.
You don't see much variation with that tight formation. Yeah, they are the inside.
Yeah, they
good hard runner
right up the middle with your fullback, and you get 9. That's they're more than happy getting that taken care of.
Gage Reichert on that carry right there. Yeah, he ended up with 10 yards so quick that he was in the secondary into the safeties were making the tackle before we could even figure out where the ball was. So they are first and 10, ball at the 35, 36-yard line. Yeah, right at the 35. First down for the Parkston Trojans.
My guess is Parkston's got a little bit more depth than the WildKats do. They run a lot more players in and out, whether it's linemen or backs. They're probably more fresh as the game goes on. They will be more fresh as this game winds down.
And they play that type of defense or that type of offense where it's pounding, it's over-repeated, same plays where you're hammering the same tight formation once again. You can kind of just plan on it. They are going to throw this time.
That's an interception.
That was a nice play.
Dane Goodman.
Very nice play. Dane Goodman with the interception.
Good return, too.
Well done. Yes, very nicely done. Denied him. That receiver was open. Dane just basically stole that ball out in front of him there, and not a bad thrown pass. And Dane Goodman just made a better play.
Kind of like we talked about down here, that play at the pylon. Same thing here. If he throws it out front, Rico would have ran right underneath that, and it would have been first and goal.
Just when we needed it the most, we came up with the big takeaway. Dane Goodman with an interception, a nice return where it'll be the Wildcats ball, 1st and 10 at about the 24-yard line. Seeing if we can run some clock, gain some yards, get the ball crossed into our half of the field, into the.
No, stuffed on first down.
Nothing there. Nothing there. No gain on that play. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that line was stagnant. There wasn't any push.
Yeah, no surge. Counting down to 9 minutes left here in the second quarter. 12-0. Parkston Trojans ahead of the Kimball White Lake Wildcats. Parkston scored on 2 running plays in the first quarter. They were denied on 2 extra point tries. Kimball White Lake has yet to penetrate into their half of midfield here, and as we enter into the early goings of quarter number 2. There you go. Oh, he had his man there, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely had a man where he wanted him. Vincent Lenz on the intended receiver. Vincent Lenz had his, he basically was all alone. We could have got that thing about another 5 yards. We'd have picked up a nice first down.
I got good news. Looked like number 7, Johnny Lenz, is back in the game as well on that play.
The guy that we were attending to on that attempted. Johnny's back. All right. Them Len boys are tough. They're wrestlers.
Yep, not shocked.
Here we go. It's 3rd down. Another pass play. Look out. There's that screen.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Dang it, if we could have got through there was a room ahead of him.
Yeah, that was well read over there. It looked like it was Jadozi along with number 11. Is that Bruning on the coverage there? Yeah, that was. The quarterback on the other side of the ball, Bruning.
They weren't fooled. We made a completion, but it was for very short yardage.
Yep. Looks like some personnel's coming in. We're going to probably look at a punt here for the Wildcats.
4th down. 4th and 9.
Yep, 3 and out, that possession.
20, ball at about the 24-yard line, and this will be I think our 4th baby punt of the night.
Yep, that's what I got.
Fourth punt of the night for the Wildcats.
Well, 3rd because the last one was the pass.
Okay, there you go. Nice hang time. Boy, they got under it, though.
Yep, once again, he's got some room, got some green grass. The only one there is Christensen.
Just got him down.
Yep, first down at the 15-yard line.
It's another situation where they'd have been better off to go for it on 4th down because the punt returner ended up further down the field than where the line of scrimmage was.
We've seen that before, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately here. Well, we're going to turn the ball over. It'll be the Parkston Trojans ball here when we come back. Do we have time for a break?
I think we're going live.
Stay on. All right. Yeah, they're coming in with the line. The markers are set. Ball's ready to play. Here we go.
We don't get immediate timeout.
1st and 10. Ball at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Trojans.
That's a new back in the game. We got flags. It looked like maybe procedure or false start. We'll get a look at it.
It seemed like we were just watching that offense run them
Dead
plays.
Ball. False start on the offense.
It's about the 3rd time tonight we've seen a penalty on the Trojans there.
Pre-snap penalty, that's for sure.
Yeah, dead ball fouls. Dead ball fouls on the pre-snap penalties. It hurt them on the extra point try, obviously, there a while back. And then here we are. It just makes it 1st and 15. It gives them more room to operate, you might say, huh?
Yeah, that's a good point. The Trojans aren't playing perfect, but the Wildcats are not taking advantage.
They did turn it over one time.
The interception.
Yeah, we did get the only turnover of the game out of them, but
there's that inside reverse again.
But it seems like we didn't be able to keep possession very long.
First time they read that one, they ended up getting a big play on it.
Right.
That was the give to a freshman, 21. That's Deckert.
Pick up about 3 on the play and bring up 2nd and 12.
Be it 2nd down for the Trojans.
They really do run a lot of backs in and out. I'm sure they're shifting linemen as well.
Spread the load. Yep, spread the load. You don't know who's going to be the next guy in. They're perennial powers, though. Like I said earlier in the night, that they've been in the state championship 3 years in a row, and they when they come to town, they plan on winning. There he is. Looked like room. Nice play.
Yep, fly motion, and then Lenz
Johnny
ushers him out of bounds and got the flag on the play as well. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it looked like there was a penalty. Might have carried him too far, huh?
That's probably going to be half the distance, and it'll be a goal-to-go situation.
Penalty flag on the play after he held him on a short gain.
I think maybe they thought there was too much activity beyond the boundary. We'll get it sorted out.
It was over in front of their bench, so...
yeah, I'm sure they were encouraging the play.
They weren't going to complain, right? Discussion at midfield.
You'd mentioned the success that Parkston's had. These seniors came into this season and had lost one regular season game.
In their their previous 3 years.
And then they happened to lose the opener this week, and that I'm sure it doesn't sit well with him.
First and goal here, Jesse, after that penalty call.
6-yard line.
Yeah, the penalty gave him a first down inside the 10, so it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, need a stand here.
There we go. That's nice work. That's Kirsch.
Yep. Kirsch gets some penetration and gets to the toss. That's well done.
Nicely done by Connor Kirsch.
Loss on the play. Looks like a loss of 3.
Kirsch is a pretty imposing body, too. 6'3", 215. He does a nice job in that in the line there. And that's first big tackle for loss. It isn't very often we get a tackle for loss against them. That might be one of the few we're going to get tonight.
It's good to see.
It came at a good time, didn't it? Inside the 10-yard line. Now they're at about the 12. Actually, they're behind the 10 a couple of yards. Second down. Still second and goal.
Little play action pass here.
Look out.
Jervig in the end zone. Yep, got it.
Did he catch that?
Got the
That
arms
was
up,
an excellent
touchdown.
catch. Very nicely done by the receiver. That ball was thrown where only the receiver could get it.
Yeah, that was impressive.
About a 12-yard catch.
Yep.
For a team that doesn't pass much, that was nicely run.
Good call on 2nd and 9.
Yes.
Roll out, accurate ball.
It wasn't the fact that he was wide open either. We had a couple defenders in the area, but that ball was placed right where they wanted to put it. So now, try for point. I'm pretty sure that'll, like you mentioned earlier, they have been known to throw for that extra point try. We haven't seen a kicker out of them, so I'm pretty sure they probably won't show us one tonight.
I think they like to keep the tendencies honest with that run-pass balance on the PAT tries.
There's a penalty, or no, a flag.
Whistle again. We're going to go timeout. First one of the half of Parkston.
That's called by.
A challenge is not something to shy from. It's a chance to step up your game, and meet change head on. A call to get your hands dirty and your data clean. A new reason to refocus, reinvigorate, and refine your efforts. With every new challenge comes a choice. Back down or rise to it. The enhanced Channel Seed brand. Rise to the challenge.
Out here,
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
Kimball, South Dakota, on a beautiful night for football. Parkston Trojans are waiting for their extra point try.
Parkston up 18-0, calls a timeout in the PAT. Makes you wonder what they were thinking with the timeout. Was there confusion in the huddle, or are they going to bring out something exotic here for the 2-point PAT?
It's definitely not the fact that they need a special play in order to maintain control of the game, because with 3 scores lead, I'm thinking maybe they're going to try to do something that they worked on during the week in the practice and see if they can't put it into effect here tonight. But
yeah, very true. Could have been as many substitutions as they're running in and out. There could have been some confusion on the alignment.
One of the injured players that we saw earlier in the game is over there with his jersey off. Was that Weber?
That's Gavin Weber, correct.
Yeah, Gavin Weber. Looks like his evening is probably done over there. Yeah, he's on the bench there in midfield with his jersey, so hopefully he'll be able to recover and get back on the team here, but not tonight the way it looks. All right, Trojans are lined up for their extra point try. Well, I didn't need a timeout to run that play.
That's a new quarterback. That was Reichert that took the snap for the first time tonight.
Okay, well, that's why we had a little extra time to. But so 4 plays, 15 yards, that scoring drive, and it took them 1 minute and 40 seconds. And Bruning to Jervig for a 9-yard touchdown pass. So 1 minute and 40 seconds is all it took to put another 8 points on the score. They did score their first extra point of the night on that play right there. But are we ready for a break? Welcome. Thank you for joining us here on Kimball White Lake Wildcat Live. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
When you're busy taking in all the area's school activities, remember you'll find one stop with more to offer.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply.
All right. Welcome back again for about the fourth or fifth time we're going to be receiving a kickoff here in the first half. It's 6 minutes and 17 seconds remaining, quarter number 2 here from Fred Huda Field in the edge of Kimball, South Dakota on a beautiful night for football. Only thing that's not beautiful is the score if you're a Titans or Kimball White Lake Wildcat fan. 20-0. The ball is loose.
That's unfortunate.
Ball is loose and opportunity knocked, and the Trojans took advantage. Bounced off of the receiver and rolled up to the 30-yard line where the Parkston Trojans covered it.
88 Trey Botker jumps on it. It's going to bring 6:11 to go here before half. Parkston's going to try to add on.
They're once again in the Wildcats territory, as they have been all night long. Seems like they own they're paying rent on that side of the field. They've been there all night long. But we'll see if our offense can stiffen up. We did hold them to a couple plays for loss last time. That one big, well-thrown pass put them on the board there after a loss last time. And see what, have we still got the same personnel?
Yep.
Back to number 11.
First down pass.
Boom. Wow.
Oh, and he threw a flag on that.
No, we don't like that.
Pass incomplete. Pass from Bruning to Weber is incomplete.
I don't think the defender could see if the pass was caught or not.
He's on the coverage.
I bet they picked that up.
I thought it was a good play.
I did too.
I'm a long ways away.
I did too. It wasn't before the pass. Obviously, it wasn't ahead of the ball.
Nope.
So it wasn't interference. So anything that was going to be called will have to be an extra unnecessary roughness or unsportsmanlike because
I didn't see helmet to helmet. I didn't see anything unnecessary.
I didn't either. It was a good hit, obviously, but if he would have caught the ball, there wouldn't have been a penalty. So how does the receiver or the defender to know if he caught the ball or not?
Extra long meeting here on this one.
Yep.
Here comes the white hat with the explanation. Personal foul.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of dissension in the home crowd.
I didn't see that one, but it'll be a 1st and 10 anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of dissension in the home crowd. We didn't like that one, but I guess that's the way it's going to end up. They didn't take a survey. All right, well, it'll be the Parkston Trojans 1st and 10.
Line.
At the 16-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10. 6:05 left in quarter number 2 before half. Coach Sluzak wants an explanation on that. He's wondering, just like the rest of us, is how they came up with that. And he's not going to be satisfied with the explanation, I'm sure of that.
He'll be more unsatisfied when he watches it again.
I think so. Yeah, when he watches our commentary. Anyway, we are back and the game goes on. 1st and 10. Wow.
Gage Reichert's got some room. Looks like Goodman brings him down over there.
Dane Goodman with a good solid tackle there. But
no flag on the play.
Thankfully, there's no flag. And it was a big gain, though.
Yeah, gain of 9 for Reichert. Up this
so
is 1st and goal.
That gives us 1st and goal.
Yep.
Around the 6-yard line.
1st down and goal for the Parkston Trojans with 5:55 left here in quarter number 2. 20-0 lead already on the board. Hopefully we can hold them here, and they're just inside the 10-yard line.
Touchdown right up the middle.
Yep. Quickly, the dive up the middle. Was that Reichert on that dive?
Yep, right up middle, 6-yard run. Gage Reichert.
Gives them a
26 currently.
Yep, 26-0 lead is on the board with the try for 2 points coming up.
PAT pending.
Last time they did this, they called a timeout and ran a new quarterback. We'll see. Looks like they've got their number 11 back behind the center this time. Bruning's in. Wow.
Fee's going to bring down Deckert in the backfield. That's good pursuit.
Yeah, for the third time tonight, we denied him on an extra point try. All right, with the score, 26-0, we got 5:41 remaining in quarter number 2, and we will be back to the Countryside Vet press box on Kimball White Lake Wildcat live ticket in 60 seconds.
Guessed it, the West 40 Food and Fuel in Owatonna. We have what you want right at I-90 exit 260, including Arby's for quality, quick food options. You'll like our large selection of beverages and snacks in our West 40 C-Store. We are proud to support our area young people, educators, and parents who make our schools great. Go Kimball White Lake Wildcats from your fans at the West 40 Food and Fuel in Owatonna.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
Welcome back to the Countryside Veterinary Press Box here in beautiful Kimball, South Dakota. That muffed kickoff return cost them. It took 3 plays and they went 31 yards in 30 seconds, aided by a penalty, of course. And it results was a Gage Reichert 6-yard touchdown run, and it puts the score 26-0. And we're out for another kickoff return. Good hard return.
Yeah, big collision there.
That was Chevy?
Yep.
Chevy Fees on the return. But we did cover it this time, so it'll be the Kimball White Lake Wildcats ball, and they're going to try to run out the rest of the half, maybe get a point on the board before we go in for the halftime break.
That's what the doctor ordered. We need
hope
something
so.
long and sustained, and
get
some points on the board and get back in the game.
Get 2 consecutive first downs, which we haven't done yet tonight.
Correct. Yeah,
we haven't done a back-to-back first down yet tonight, so we're. Oh, by the way, there is a special event at halftime. We have a celebrity interview at half, and you'll want to be on your devices watching for that.
I can confirm it's not me.
Hey, there you go. Nice pass completion there.
Yep, that's Fees.
Yeah, Chevy Fees, the guy that just
Fees looks like he's got
darn it, we got
body.
an injury. Hopefully we get him back in the game. He's an important part of our offense.
We're done. We'll take a break.
Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
Midstate Communications is a proud supporter of area athletics, education, and extracurricular activities. With Midstate's 100% fiber optic network, they are gig certified and offer the latest in technology, including a Wi-Fi 6 router. Midstate provides the highest quality services at the most affordable rate, all over the region's fastest and most reliable network. Whether it be voice, video, or internet, Midstate Communications has you covered. Call 778-6221 or go to midstatesd.net and see how they can connect you to the world.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome to Michelle's Market, your friendly neighborhood grocery store where every aisle is filled with fresh produce, local goodies, and the warmth of a small town vibe. Michelle's Market serves up the best certified Angus beef, and how can you not remember the fresh bakery in Michelle's Market? So why not stop by today? Experience the personal touch, friendly smiles, and unbeatable prices that make Michelle's Market the heart of Kimball. Because here, it's not just about groceries, it's all about community.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Whether you're a DIY guru or just someone who wants to keep their ride in top shape, we've got your back at Brooks Hardware and Auto. And guess what? Our friendly
Back
team
to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
Back to live action here at the Kimball Field. We had an injury timeout where Chevy Fees was left, kind of helped off the field there, and appeared to be a lower leg injury. Hopefully we can get him back and
first down.
Got Carter Konechny gained about 3 to put us up in first down territory.
Yeah, going back to Chevy Fees, that's the last thing you need. It doesn't matter what the score or the time is when you get helped off the field. That's never a good situation.
Obviously, and third game of the season, and you're a sophomore, and you're having a good year. Like I say, hopefully we can maybe do a little therapy and get him back here. We got a lot of football left to play. Hopefully he can be part of it.
Looked to me like Colt Leiferman was in on that play, replacing Chevy in the slot back there. In fact, he's still in, number 2, Colt Leiferman.
All right. He's their JV quarterback. Last week when we were playing, they had him in playing quarterback for the JVs.
I'm going to correct you on that. He's the second team varsity quarterback. He's not the JV quarterback. He's in the game.
Thank you.
Batted away by the defense there. It's going to bring up that 2nd and 10 upcoming. Yep.
Pretty aggressive penetration on that. Didn't have much time to look around even. Yeah, Colt Leiferman comes to the sideline. Carter Konechny's in the backfield, obviously. Christensen's back there, quarterback. Number 9 coming back in, Joe Skluzak. He's shuffling the plays in and out. 4:30. 4.5 minutes remain after that completion. It'll be second down. Second down and 10. We're just shy of the 40-yard line here. On our way to midfield if we can get another first down. My stat man says the last year's final score was 26-0. That's what the score is right now, 26-0. And
incomplete. He went to Skluzak along the sideline there. Looked like he was just out of reach. Skluzak had a little room. It would have brought up a third and manageable, but Christensen couldn't get it connected.
Christensen rolled out to extend the play a little bit and allowed his receiver to get downfield, but there was definitely pressure in his back coming from the backside on that. Not a lot of time.
Week 1 against the Smed, I think he had 3 passes that he completed on the run. Last week against Redfield, he was 0 for 1 on the move, and he was really frustrated with that miss too. I think that's a throw that he thinks he can make, which is pretty obvious.
Right. Looked like a running play here on third down.
Might be 4 down territory too.
I wondered about that with 4:19. It'll be inside 4 minutes here when they get the next play off.
That and then the negative nets the last 2 times you came in to punt.
Yeah, we haven't had back-to-back first downs yet tonight. We've had singular first downs on about 3 different occasions. What have we had? 4 first downs on the night?
Off the top of my head, I'd say 3, but that's
three
a guess,
maybe.
yeah.
I can remember 3 or 4. I'm not sure either, but obviously the yardage has been hard to come by.
We're huddling up. I think we're going to give it a shot here on 4th and 9. Sure looks like it.
Under center.
Yep. Might go hard count too. Couldn't get him to jump. Timeout, Wildcats.
Yeah, there'll be a timeout.
Timeout on field called by the Wildcats.
Timeout called on the field. The Kimball White Lake Wildcats. 3:35 remain here in the second quarter before half. And should we take a break? Be back in about 60 seconds.
Always here to help you find exactly what you need anytime. So whether you're working on a weekend project for the home or a last-minute repair to your car, truck, or even lawnmower, swing by Brooks Hardware and Auto, where helping with any project is our specialty. Join the countless happy customers who trust us to keep their wheels rolling. Remember, when it comes to hardware and auto needs, we're just a drive away.
When the world feels big, A small note.
Back to the Countryside Vet Clinic press box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
All right, we are back. It's 4th down and about 10 yards for the Kimball White Lake WildKats here. They called timeout on that 4th down before they ran the play last time. Looked like we're under the center. We're rolling out for a pass play.
Go get
Going deep. Come back for it.
He caught it. He called it incomplete, but we got a flag on the play.
It might be, well, obviously there was pass interference one way or another. Yep. It was a nice effort. Great effort by Dane Goodman right there to haul that in, and I think it was a good catch.
He had his back to us. We couldn't see the grass, but from what we saw, we couldn't see it hit the ground.
It looked like his hand was under the ball. It may have been a completion, however. The officials are going to
help me out. That pass interference is not a spot foul. It's 15 yards from the original line.
That's correct.
But it's a first down conversion on that 4th and 10.
Well, no, I got to think about that.
It's going to be the 45-yard line, so they're past midfield for the first time.
So we retain possession of the ball. The Kimball White Lake WildKats will have
Ball to about the 45-yard line where it'll be Wildcats.
First and 10.
So it did result in a first down for the Wildcats.
Yep, 15-yard penalty from the original line of scrimmage.
Yes, so that effort did pay off for Dane Goodman on that nice reception there, and Christensen, of course, threw a ball up for grabs, and Goodman basically came up with the ball.
He earned the flag.
He did. Sure. He definitely did.
Going to run it again here. Good ball downfield.
Going to do it again, aren't we?
Oh.
That was a jump ball there again. Double coverage.
Tell you what, I like that play call, 1st and 10. Give it a shot.
Yep.
Let's get aggressive.
Loosen them
Nothing
up.
to lose at this point.
Loosen them up. Matter of fact, I agree with you. Loosen them up. And he had time to throw it. He had He put good air under it and put it there where anybody could have caught it. But
he rolled to his right as well, and that created a little bit more time. But we talked about his ability to throw on the run, but he rolled to the right, set his feet, and threw downfield on that one.
Threw it in the air about 35 yards and gave us a chance to come down with it, but it was well covered.
Yep, young Colt Leiferman back in the game.
Well defended. All right, so it's 2nd down. 3:19 left to go before half.
What are you thinking here? Throwing it again?
Wide left.
Yep.
Got time to run.
You got to get rid of it. Throw it away. Nope, don't take that.
No, he won't like that one.
No, that'll be an intentional ground.
It did get to the line of scrimmage, though. It did get to the line of scrimmage.
There's the flag.
Yeah. He should have got rid of it just a step sooner. He had time to dump it outside before he turned.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. 15 yards from here is going to make it 3rd and 25. It'll be a loss of down as well, I'm assuming.
There was no receiver in the area. The ball did get to the line of scrimmage, but there was no receiver in the area, so obviously that was they're talking about it.
Yeah, I think Christensen, as he's moving to the sideline, he's got to throw that ball before he.
Yes.
Yep.
Before he steps out. Yep.
He took too much time and needed to unload it.
Yeah.
They called intentional groundings.
Yeah. So that will be loss of down.
Maybe I'm wrong here. He's saying first down. Maybe I'm wrong. So it was a late hit out of bounds. All right, 1st and 10, Wildcats.
It was a defensive penalty.
Yep. Defense, late hit out of bounds.
Maybe that's what happens when you're in front of the bench.
Yeah, it happened earlier too.
Yeah, on the other side of the field. Yeah. Well, here we go. We'll
Deepest
take it.
penetration of the night so far.
That is a fact now. We've got the ball here at the 30-yard line of the Trojans. So we are, at least we can see the goal line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, I got to pay better attention. That one snuck up on me.
I didn't either. I thought for sure that I saw.
Oh, another flag. It'll be pass interference.
Yep. There you go again. He had the defender beat.
Yep, he sure did. That was Dane Goodman. Looked like he got past the defender. That's number 4. That's Rico Mullenberg on the coverage, and he's going to be flagged for just too many hands on Goodman on that route.
Good ball. Good tight spiral.
Absolutely.
Yep. Threw it right out there in front of him, and I'm not sure that he could have had run under it, but maybe the defender held him enough to hold him so he couldn't run under it. But in the meantime, we back-to-back penalty first downs.
The official call there was defensive holding, so it's a 10-yard penalty, but from the original line. 1st and 10 either way.
Either way. Yeah, we are once again in our deepest penetration of the half. Back-to-back first downs by the penalty route. 3:05 remain here before half. See if we can't get across that goal line.
Trying to reestablish that run here.
Yeah, got a hard-earned couple yards.
Yeah. I think Coach Skluzak is looking to get some points on the board as well as maybe end the half here. So he went to the run game to keep that clock running before we get.
Johnny Lenz with that carry there. He gained a couple, or well, I guess very little gain in the fact. No, I understand what you're saying. They run the clock out, so they obviously don't have the ball in their hands on their offense, so we can end the half with no further damage.
My stat man tells me they score pretty quickly the last couple drives, so you
Yeah,
better run it all out.
With less than a minute or a minute. It doesn't take them long. We'll just say that. Big play capabilities.
That was a good ball.
Nice ball.
Good
nice
ball, good catch.
Yes, sir.
Bring up a
Dane
third
Goodman. That guy's a nice receiver. He runs good routes.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be 3rd and short. That was a good, strong completion. We got a dead ball here.
It looked like head official is conferring. They haven't moved the down marker yet. That was a nice throw.
I didn't see the flag thrown.
I didn't either.
No, they're waving it off. Yep, nope. As it came out, we'll play it where it lies.
That was a good route, timing play.
Absolutely.
Yep.
This drive's been much better.
He had time to catch the ball and turn. That was well done. Wow, and gained about 8 yards on the play as well.
Yep, big 3rd down probably. Well, it's obviously 4-down territory.
Yes, it is.
2 downs to get 1 yard.
I'm looking for them to probably keep it on the ground and see if they can't pick up 2 yards and reset the markers.
As we go into the shotgun here.
Nobody asked me, right?
They're bringing some pressure.
Well, oh, wow.
Caught it in the end zone.
Touchdown. Dane Goodman, once again. Dane Goodman once again on it. What is that, about
11-yard touchdown pass.
11-yard
Christensen
touchdown
to Goodman.
It's been nicely done again there. He made the motion like he was going to scramble. Pulled up and dropped it over the top.
Yeah, Parkston brought a couple linebackers right up the middle, and it flushed Christensen. And tell you what, he and Goodman had a good connection there on that drive.
It's single coverage there. Yep, single coverage. Looked like the Wildcats are going to confer, make sure they got a good play here, and see if they can't get 8 points here before the half.
Good thing they went shotgun there, huh?
Right. The pass is what got them there.
Yep, they might open it up the whole rest of the night.
Dance with the girl that brung you, you know. Yeah.
That's how I always did it.
Pass play got him there. See if we can't. Now we got a timeout.
Delay. Too much time.
Wow.
We should have took a timeout.
Yes, we do have timeouts left on the board.
Yeah, we've got 2 left.
Well, it'll give us a little room to operate that way now. We can back up from 2.5 yard line to about the 5.5, or the 7 yard line.
I like the idea of going to the hard count, try to get a few of those yards back. If it doesn't work, snap the ball anyway and run the play.
Yep. See how they decide to run it.
He's going to.
Wow.
That away.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice.
Good ball.
Yeah, that Dane Goodman's a good receiver now. He's having a nice game.
Absolutely. Good drive.
Nice
Back
game.
in the game.
Christensen to Goodman. Yeah, that was a big score right before half here, minute 30 left. And we are here at the Countryside Vet broadcast booth. We'll be back to Kimball White Lake Wildcat Live ticket in 60 seconds.
Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
DeHaai Processing LLC, located just north of exit 265 in Chamberlain, is a custom-exempt licensed processor with a large retail base of beef, pork, lamb, chicken, fish, and shellfish. Tina, Lee, and the crew invite you to come in and try their 36 different flavors of brats, 17 flavors of marinated chicken breasts, and 7 flavors of marinated steaks and pork chops. Don't forget sticks and jerky are available too. Everyone at DeHaai Processing would like to wish their students the best of luck in all their activities.
As the weather warms up, so does our time outside. If you've been putting off your next home project, then Elite Renovations in Platt and Mitchell is ready to help. If you're looking to upgrade or update your roof, siding, windows, doors, and decking, they've got you covered. Interior trim, flooring, cabinets, tile, or drywall, they got the crews. Book a free consultation to discuss your options. Visit their website at elitereno-sd.com to get started with your summer
Back
project.
to the Countryside Vet Clinic press box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service.
Well, I got good news. The Wildcats are on the board. It's a score now 26-8 after the touchdown and the conversion. 3 plays, 31 yards.
12 plays.
12 plays, 4 minutes. 72 yards consumed in that drive. And the final play was an 11-yard pass to Goodman for the touchdown, and then another pass to Goodman for their 2-point conversion. And my stat man says that there was 40 yards of penalties on that drive. So aided by pass interference and holding penalties, our passing game came to life. All right, following the kickoff, it'll be the Trojans. Parkston Trojans with 1:25 remaining. It'll be their possession.
2 timeouts in their pocket to use at this point.
And we'll see how they decide to play it, if they want some more or if they're decided to go to the halftime with an 18-point lead.
I think they're looking for a few more.
I would assume. Just play the game they came to play. Yep, that's the first play they ran of the night, I think, and they ran it again here with the minute left to go in the first half.
We'll see if they speed the tempo up. That'll tell us what the goal here is on this position, or this possession.
Counting down to 1 minute left. Looks like they're in no hurry.
Yep, I agree with you on that one. Might get a play action pass here, though.
They picked up 3, maybe 4 on that play. Ball's at about the 39-yard line, their own 39-yard line, which we haven't said often.
Nope.
They've been in the Wildcat territory most of the night.
The Wildcat defense is going to go a little soft here.
I would say. Yep. Keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
Make a tackle.
Riker's going to step out of bounds, stop the clock. It's first down.
45 remain in the first half. Riker with the carry picked up about 15 yards and the first down. Over across the way in front of the Parkston bench where it'll be first and 10.
Right at midfield.
Those with the football just shy of the 50-yard line where it'll be first down and 10. Still in their own territory, but not by much.
Still 2 timeouts as well. It might be something run to the perimeter where it's a step out of bounds, stop the clock.
45 seconds. That was a big score there by the Wildcats right before half.
Yep, certainly needed it. And,
got them on the board, give them a little momentum, give them a little satisfaction before.
They finally look good offensively as well.
Nice run. Deceptive run. He didn't break tackles, he stepped aside.
Not in a hurry, clock running. We're at 30 right now.
Gage Reichert on that run, very little gain on him, but he did avoid a couple tacklers. Got him maybe 2 yards on the play.
I think they'll have to snap it one more time.
Looks like they're not concerned about putting any more score on the board at this point.
Nope. And the Wildcat defense goes even softer now, playing about 15 yards deep.
Look for a couple free safeties in the back.
Nope. No need for snap.
We're gonna end the half with a score of 26-8. The Wildcats with 8. Parkston Trojans 26. We'll be back after a few minutes here with a special halftime interview, and you'll want to be computer side by that one for our special event at the halftime here, our celebrity interview. So thank you for joining us here on Wildcat Live Ticket, and we'll be back for the second half and more after this.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and equal opportunity provider.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Hey fans, whether you're cheering from the stands or gearing up for your next big game, you've got a lot to protect, like your home, car, and your health. At Krohmer Agency, we're here for all your insurance needs. Need coverage for your ride, your home, or your adventures on the road? We've got you covered. And when it comes to health and life insurance, our team is here to ensure you get the best care and support. Call our licensed insurance agents at Washington Springs, Plankinton, or White Lake for a quote today. We're ready to help protect what matters most.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it. You took care of it. And it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that's someone special. And through it all, your local Farmers Union insurance agent was there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. More choices, great rates, local agents.
For more information on how Farmers Union Insurance can help you, contact Zach and David in Mitchell.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olsson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olsson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At Agtegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Overweg Repair has been proudly serving the Kimball area since 1985, offering services for cars, light trucks, semi-tractors and trailers, ATVs, side-by-sides, and any small engine power equipment. They also provide roadside assistance to Kimball and the surrounding area. Stop by their showroom and check out their stock of Gravely zero-turn lawnmowers and side-by-sides. Any business can claim to be the best, but Overweg Repair would rather have their work and loyal customers speak for them. Overweg Repair, hometown repair from people who care.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
There are places where people truly value relationships, where distance is measured in acres, and all roads lead to families on one mission: to provide for their loved ones, their community, and the world. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rocky Newenhouse at Corsica, Platt, Mitchell, or Huron today.
Hopkins Plumbing in Chamberlain is more than your full-service plumbing professional. They offer heating and cooling solutions from Rude and Coleman. And don't think they forgot about our furry friends, livestock and horses who need access to clean water too. They're a premier dealer of Ritchie water tanks. Call them today to take care of all your water needs, inside and out. Hopkins Plumbing of Chamberlain is a proud sponsor of local sports and activities on Live Ticket TV.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Blankenton and White Lake has proudly served this area for over.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Countryside Vet broadcast booth here at side of the field, 50-yard line, in beautiful field in Kimball, South Dakota, where it's 26-8. Kimball Wildcat playing the Parkston Trojans when they did manage to score a touchdown with a 2-point conversion in the final 5 minutes of the second quarter. But as advertised, we're back here with the celebrity interview, and I was asked by several people to highlight our new volleyball coach, Darby Deffenbaugh. So my people got in touch with her people, and she was so generous with her time tonight that we were able to get her on the air tonight. So welcome aboard, Darby, and thank you for being generous with your time and joining us here at the Countryside Vet broadcast booth, and kind of just answer a few questions and let the people know. I know a lot of Kimball people obviously know who you are. You were born, raised, and you grew up here in Kimball. You played volleyball, and you were a three-sport athlete, or maybe more than that, volleyball and track and basketball. And the unique thing about your position here as head volleyball coach is the fact that when you talk about Coach Deffenbaugh, there'll be people that have played here for the last 25 years that have heard that phrase, and they bring back memories of Coach Deffenbaugh because your mother was the coach back when you were playing, and I just learned that that was more than 25 years ago, back in a different century when she was
yes,
was leading, and that was back when it was Kimball Coyotes, before it was even the Wildcats, before they co-op. But congratulations on your position here at Kimball, and give us a little clue on how's it been? Has it been the way you thought it would be before you started the season?
Well, I growing up around volleyball with my mom as the head coach, it's kind of in the genes, it's in the family line. I always knew that I was going to be a coach someday, so that's fun to have this opportunity, and being back in my hometown is definitely a great place to be. But yeah, as far as volleyball coaching goes, I would say it's going as I would think. Obviously, we're kind of in the beginning of our season here, and we still have a lot of season left. It's not like football where we have 8 games in a season. We have 20 plus, so we haven't even really gotten a quarter through our season. So a lot of things to adjust and work through. We've had some tough competition. Our first 6 matches, we've played Miller, took a set for Miller. I mean, man, they were in the consolation championship in the State A tournament. And so that was pretty exciting, gave us a lot of confidence going into the rest of our season. We played some tough matches at the Parkston tournament against Parkston. We played Warner. Warner was in the state championship last year, and they lost to Chester in that championship match, and played Hill City. I don't know who would come from Hill City if they weren't looking for a competitive match in Parkston. So, yeah, we've been off to a good start. A lot of great things. Have some really key players, but
obviously, personally, yourself, you were an outstanding high school volleyball player. You went on to play, right? I remember the moments of glory, the blaze of glory that was your career. And then in the meantime, you pursued the sports, two-sport athlete in college. At Dakota Wesleyan, you were a track athlete as well as volleyball. And of course, that seasoned you to become a coach, dealing with athletics and training and being whatever competition has to offer. Obviously, and it must be almost a dream come true to come back to your hometown and in the same gymnasium where you played to take the lead and be the coach. And every time you go into practice, you can have memories of you and your mother being on the same bench with the players that you now coach. And
it really is. It's nostalgic. I love it. I love what I do, and working with the girls is just something I'm very blessed to do it every day. So. And
now this team this year, what do you have for team members? Do you have a lot of interest in that?
Yeah, no, this year we have 50 girls out for volleyball. It's an insane number. We're blessed to have them. And looking at, some of our senior leaders here, we have Sienna Gillen. She is right now, she's leading our team in digs and aces. We have Riley McCord. She's a great asset to our offensive plays and defensive plays as an outside. We have Kaisa Johnson. She's a power hitter out of the middle. We've got Mariah Gosmeyer. She's our setter all the way around. We have Harley Fagan, Charlie Bass. Man, those guys are little defensive weapons out there. And then those are all of our senior leaders. We have a lot of them. Kind of looking down a ways, we have Brandy Surratt. She's a junior, but still playing all the way, playing on our varsity squad, and she's doing a really great job out of the middle. Some rising stars here, definitely Addie Braun defensively, Delilah Rasmussen as a right side middle hitter, and Caitlin Preeb. She is a blocker of blockers. She does an awesome job, and she's kind of coming off injury, but getting back into the swing of things, so it's good to see these guys.
Right, and who is your assistant coach?
My assistant coaches are Ellie Ruprecht and Allison Miller.
Wow, so there's 50 athletes on the team and 3 coaches, so
Yep.
Do you have to do quite a little yelling? Are you a vocal coach? Do they know when you're in the gym?
I think they know when I'm anywhere. I am a vocal coach. I've been told that. But sometimes you gotta let them know.
Obviously.
So.
Yeah, you gotta let them know you care.
Yes,
and,
definitely.
One thing I know, and I've watched you on the internet as much as I can several times, and I watched a game the other night at our home game, and of course that was where you started at 4:30 and you played until 9 o'clock at night. You had the 7th and 8th, and you had the JV, and you had the B team, and volleyball is alive and well. You have a team and a tradition here that's going to lead to good things. I have no doubt in my mind of that. But I know that the wins have been hard to come by most recently, but you still always look like you're having fun. And that's one thing I'll say, and the people in the crowd had said the same thing, that Darby, she's positive. She's got that attitude where keep yourself up, This thing's going to take a little while, and it's early in the year, and of course those 6 seniors that you start on the squad, they've been through several battles together, and they're going to finish their year, and I know you're probably maybe looking for a really outstanding senior leader, but at this point, to keep them all on board is a I would say that's a feather in your cap, just to keep everybody in a good mood and to keep things going. Well, I'm visiting with Darby Deffenbaugh. She's our head volleyball coach here at the Kimball White Lake, and she's actually in her premier season here. She's just started here, and she's taken over for what was her mother's program back in for more than 25 years. And Coach Deffenbaugh is back at the helm. So once again, thank you, Darby, for joining us, and hopefully we can enjoy the rest of your volleyball season, because there's a long ways to go yet.
Yes, there is.
And beside that, ladies and gentlemen, Darby is our switchboard operator here in the booth. She's taking care of the slides and the knobs, and she does the delay in case we start cussing. So she's
I'm also the one who puts up 181 points on the scoreboard. So.
So, and by the way, Darby's mother has done the camera, so it's a family affair up here, and I'm alongside my son Jesse and my other son Colt. So we kind of got the monopoly of the broadcast booth tonight, and hopefully you're enjoying us here on KWL Live Ticket. And thank you, Darby, and good luck.
Thank you. We'll see you.
Years and takes great pride in being part of such wonderful communities. We are locally owned and strive to deliver the best service to all of our customers. Please consider us for all your banking needs. Farmers and Merchant State Bank, personal service, professional solutions. Locations in Plankington and White Lake. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco, locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platt, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of you.
few stats to review from the first half as we get to the kickoff. Kimball White Lake, 42 total yards of offense, 31 of those yards through the air. Carter Konechny, the leading rusher, 29 yards on 8 rushes. Dane Goodman, 27 yards receiving on 3 catches with 1 touchdown. For Parkston, I got 142 yards rushing, 23 passing yards. Mason Jervik, 8 rushes, 75 yards, 3 total touchdowns. And Gage Reichert, 9 rushes, 54 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Penalty yards, Parkston 55 yards in penalties. Kimball White Lake 25 penalty yards. Mason Jervik, the highlight of the first half, 2 punt returns, a total of 82 yards. Wayne, I'll give it back to you.
All right, and we just watched the kickoff. Here's the WildKats kicked off to the Parkston Trojans, and the Trojans are enjoying a 26-8 lead here. Looks like that Chevy Fees will be not available the rest of the evening. Hopefully we can get him, get a report on him and get him back into action. But at the second half here, we'll look like we're going to play the rest of the evening without our number 2 tailback, running back Chevy Fees. And our defense is on the field right now. It'll be 1st and 10 with the Parkston Trojans, and obviously they're in their own territory deeper than what we have seen.
Yeah, good kick coverage on that second half opening kickoff. Good to see we finally got a special teams tackle.
Inside the 29-yard line there for I looked for Parkston to do everything they did in the first half. I looked for them to run the ball on the inside and keep it simple, do what they do best, and keep the ball on the ground. And they gained 4 yards on that first carry. It'll be second down in about 8.
Yep.
Second down 6. It'll be at
Coach Grave was thinking right alongside you, we're going to do the same thing in the second half that we got done in the first half. That Reichert up the middle, and Kirsch made a second big tackle line of scrimmage tonight.
Second down in about 6. Opening minutes of the second half here at Kimball White Lake Field here in Kimball. Nothing surprising there. They just do what they do.
No, that's big Gage Jadozi, the junior. He's going to get across the sticks for a first down. Got a flag on the play. We're going to get a hold on the offense. Be 10 yards back from the line of scrimmage. It'll still remain second down.
The best offense we've had so far is the penalty yards. Yes, I think we've had. How many yards do we have penalties? 70 at least.
75, I believe, was the first half number.
75 yards of penalties versus against the Trojans, and
add 10 more to that.
Add 10 more to that, so we're up getting close to 100 yards of penalties here against the Parkston Trojans. But they still enjoy an 18-point advantage.
Second and 13. I'm going to go to the air.
Yeah. Deception there. Yeah, wow. Boy, they got blocking and quickness.
That's a successful screen play to Gage Reichert out of the backfield. He does get ran down by Dane Goodman, but that is that's certainly a big gain. Might be goal to go. We're going to have to check the spot.
It was a track meet going down that sideline.
Yeah, that was a stampede. The gate was open. Everybody got out.
They dang sure they got down there quick, and there was a bunch of them, all lead blockers, coming down that sideline after that screenplay there to the opposite side.
17-yard line, 1st and 10, Parkston.
That was about a 60-yard pass play where the pass only went about 6 yards.
That's true.
6-yard pass to win 60 yards.
I could do the math and tell you how far it was. And Randy Hoffman was disappointed in what I came up with.
Wow. There was a nice defensive play. Was that Carter Konechny? Yeah, the solo. That was a crushing tackle.
I had that as a 47-yard gain. Colt, is that what you had on the screenplay?
50-yard pass play, and the pass went about 5.
2nd and 11.
Nice defensive play there. The very few times tonight when we tackled him behind the line of scrimmage, and that was one of them. And it's second down, 2nd and 11.
You see Bruning coming up the line. He's got a white jersey. There's not enough green grass on his jersey.
He hasn't been on the ground much.
Compete over there to complete the Jervik along the right sideline. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Short of the first.
Just short. Looks like about 1 yard to go.
Inside the 10-yard line, though. Right at? Yeah, just inside. Just inside the 10-yard line where it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down and about 2 yards to go. This is one of those places, Jesse, where the playbook is open. You can throw it, or you can run it, or you can do a quarterback dive. You can do about anything you want because you know you got another option on 4th down.
At the same time, on 3rd and short, I feel like the defense can sell out and look for the run here.
I believe it. Crowd in the line of scrimmage.
Yep, right up the middle.
Number 58 on the tackle. That was a nice job there by Corey Monin. 6'3", 225. Corey Monin with the good tackle there.
Yeah, Corey Monin, big body.
Junior.
I think that's the first time we said his name. He's got to appear a few more times here in the second half. Big fourth down coming to keep him off the scoreboard.
He definitely beat his man on that play.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's 2 times we made solid solo tackles on this drive so far. Kept them from getting the first down. Fourth down, a rare fourth down.
We'll expect a hard count here. The D-line's got to hold their water and fire off when it moves.
Watch the ball.
Chidozie, are they going to get him stuffed?
They are.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Yep, did not get it.
We denied them for the first time tonight on fourth down.
Turnover
the
on
defense
downs.
got off the field, and the Parkston Trojans failed to score for the first time tonight.
They did throw an interception in the first half.
Yep, they did, obviously. Was that on fourth down, that interception?
I think so. All right. New
Well,
downs here, WildKats.
we've got a long ways to go, but I like the opportunity we have that we didn't give up points to get it.
First and 10 from the 10. We'll see what the play selection is here. First play come out of halftime.
Looks like we got the same personnel we ended the half with. Keaton Christensen is the quarterback. Carter Konitsky in the backfield. Len's boys are there.
They're going to go straight up the middle, looking to get about 3. Try to get something set up, something positive, and hopefully get to a second or third manageable.
Carter Konitsky has definitely been the workhorse tonight. He takes it when we want to get out of the hole or get some room to operate.
Yeah, as I was looking over the WildKats, studying, prepping for the game, did I read Carter Konitsky as a sophomore?
He is, and he started last year as a freshman on defense, and he carried a lot of weight last year. Of course, we had Iden Myers last year, was all Mr. Everything for us, and he was on both sides of the ball, just a gifted football player. But Carter Konitsky was definitely the second go-to guy on that two-headed monster last year.
Yeah, we got a 3rd and 5 coming here for the WildKats. We talked about getting a 3rd and manageable. This would certainly qualify as a 3rd and medium.
Yeah. But we're not in the position to go on fourth down, probably, the way things are.
Yep.
Well, Dane Goodman brings the play in. Keaton Christensen heads to the huddle. We'll see what Coach Skluzak had in mind here. Third down and 6.
We had a lot of success passing the ball there late in that first half, and we haven't carried that over yet, but we'll see what happens.
This is our first possession of the second half for the WildKats. Wow.
Chidozie read it well.
Yeah, he did. He was not fooled.
Yep.
He was not fooled by that, by the screenplay.
Yeah, that was a screenplay. I don't think they caught him in a blitz, and the line read it well. In fact, Chidozie was probably on man-to-man with Lenz on that one.
Yeah, he had his assignment to watch Lenz, and he definitely was waiting for that completion, and it worked out good for the defense. Obviously, it'll be fourth down.
Yeah, change in personnel. We'll look to punt, obviously.
Fourth down and 6.
Chidozie with the tackle for loss. I watched him play last week. Stanley County had a play from inside the 1-yard line, and he had a man-to-man with the tailback, and ended up tackling the tailback in the end zone for a safety. on a pass reception.
Obviously, the flag has hanging limp. There's no wind. It's perfect night. The wind is not a factor at all. Ball does get across midfield into the Trojans' home territory.
Christensen, 30-yard punt, 30-yard net. We'll take a break. Oh, no, we'll stay right here. We're live, aren't we?
Are we live?
Yep, we're staying. I'm new here.
All right. That's okay. We all are. Well, we did get the punt across midfield into the Trojan territory, where it'll be first down and 10 yards to go for the Parkston Trojans. The ball's at about the 47-yard line, and that'll be their second possession of the second half. Here on the first possession, we denied them on fourth down, and they held them out of the end zone, so we'll see if we can't do that again. Looks like they got their same tight offense. They just keep pounding, don't they? They keep doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's Mason Jervig. He gets 9 off the right side, bring up a second and short. Good push by that offensive line.
Holding. I see a penalty flag.
I got ahead of myself. We're going to go hold. We're going backwards.
Yeah, and that'll put them over 100 yards for penalties tonight, too, against the Trojans.
Sure looks like it.
Yep.
Holding against the...
Well, no wonder they can get so many yards. Yeah. They're holding.
They should be getting more. Still first down, first and 20.
Yeah, they're back further into their own territory. Back at the 40-yard line. Ball nose of the football right at the 40-yard line.
I still don't think they'll change anything. I think we're going to look to pound it right in the middle.
Yep. It'll just delay what they're going to do by one play, I would imagine.
3-man front here for the WildKats. And bring a little pressure and got him in the backfield. Kirsch.
That's the second time tonight he had a tackle for loss.
Kirsch behind the line of scrimmage.
Give the WildKats sideline credit. They certainly brought the pressure that was needed at the right spot.
Yes, sir. And Kirsch is junior, 6'3", 215-pound junior. He's going to play a lot of football, hopefully, here before he's done. That was a nice play. And that earlier in the evening, he had a nice play, too, where he got a solo tackle for a loss. So he's definitely been pulling his weight here on the anchor in that defense there.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I think he's got 3 in the backfield or right around the line of scrimmage anyway. And it's not just grabbing on the people, bringing them down. I think he's hitting them with force and knocking them down.
It's not a gang tackle. It's a solo sure shot.
We got 2 split wide, including 230-pound Jadozi up top.
An unusual split offense.
Yep, somebody called a timeout here.
Yeah, Kimball White Lake Wildcat wants to see a timeout here, so we will take a timeout with them here at Kimball White Lake Wildcat Live Ticket, and we'll be back in 60.
Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platt, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
Yeah. All right, we are back. Got good news for the Kimball White Lake Wildcat fans. Our number 34 Chevy Fees, who was carried off the field here just a few moments ago, and he is back. So the Vera Medical...
No. Sanford Medical Team.
Oh, that's who it is? There's loyalty issues here? Wow. Back-to-back defensive plays. 42 this time was the Easton Nelson. Super sophomore, 6'3", 185. It's almost as if he was in the huddle. But as I started to say, Chevy Fees is back on the field, and thankful for that. Whatever he had, they got it worked out, and he's back into action. So hopefully we can keep him on the field and help to finish this game out. This quarter's going fast, Jesse. We're down inside for almost 4 minutes here.
Yeah, I don't think we've had an incomplete pass yet that keeps the clock going. Ball staying out of the end zone. We got a big 3rd and 23 here as Parkston goes shotgun.
No score at this third quarter so far. Quarterback keeper.
Yeah, new quarterback. That's Reichert.
Number 10's in the game behind center.
He got some of it back. Looking at a 4th down here.
Still shy of the original line of scrimmage by about 4 yards. What are you thinking? Are they going to go to the punt? Or
I think they're going to punt.
I haven't punted yet tonight, have they?
I don't think so.
We haven't seen their punter yet.
Their punter's number 4, Rico Mullenberg. At times he'll do the rugby-style punt. He'll take off, run to the right sideline, and I'm pretty sure he's got a 2-way go where he's told if he can run with it, they'll let him do it.
He'll get out in the clear and make up his decision on that, huh?
Or he gets it and punts it away. We'll see.
The option.
Yeah,
here it comes.
Yep.
No, he decided to kick it. And it's going to be a low line drive that bounces just out of the bounds line at about inside the 30.
I got a 41-yard punt there on that one.
Past the 15-yard line, it'll be Wildcat ball, 1st and 10.
Inside the 20-yard line, yeah. So you said about how much?
I had 41, but
41 yard.
That's the math that Randy Hoffman taught me.
Royal County math?
No, way off, huh?
Royal County math? Whatever it is, we did end up with possession after that. 2 times in a row, Jesse, this quarter we denied them, and they turned the ball back over to us without putting points on the scoreboard. So we'll just see if we can't make a drive of our own to run out this quarter. Still our same personnel. Keaton Christensen at quarterback.
Yep, Chevy Fees on offense.
Chevy's back in the slot, yep. Wide receivers each side. 1 setback. Christensen back to throw.
Heavy rush. Yeah, he's going to go down second time tonight.
Yeah.
That's Leichner that finished him off over there on the right side.
Yeah, he was playing spy. He had him man-to-man, making sure he wasn't going to get out and get away from him.
Yep, that was the forced defender. Leichner lines up at the end. He wouldn't let him get outside.
That's his job, is to be a spy on the quarterback. And obviously it turned into a loss on the play for the Kimball WildKats. Big loss, by the way.
Yeah, knocked him inside the 10. Be second and 16.
Yeah, did big loss on the play and puts us back in the shadow of our own goalpost. Looks like it's going to be a passing game primarily the rest of the way for...
Must be Carter Knichny.
Look like we're getting...
Oh, Lenz, I'm sorry.
Pretty hard to see that number way out there. You got a few.
Yep. I'm going to go 3rd and long.
Got some of the loss back. Yeah, 3rd down and looks like about at least 15.
15 for the Wildcats.
2:20, counting down.
Yeah, this is time in the game where, with this score, I don't think there's a wrong decision the coach can make because it's going to be tough either way.
To come back all the way, yep. To get the lead, it's going to be very difficult. However, you want to try to keep it respectable, and that's what we're going to do, no doubt.
Yep, get some momentum, put something together, and look forward.
Wide receivers either side. Fees is still in the slot, 1 man in the backfield. Here it comes again. Boy.
Let's see. Yep, completed. Looks like it'll be 4th down, about 4th and 6. I think that was Fees that got it, and he slid down when he caught it.
Christensen did a great job of getting rid of that ball.
Was he under pressure?
Oh, man, he didn't have any time to look downfield. He just threw in the area where the receiver was supposed to be, and it happened to come up with a catch. But definitely they got the spy on that quarterback. Somebody's going to have to step up and help knock him out of the way. 4th down. 4th down at about 6 or 7 yards. I'm sure it'll be a punt situation, won't it?
Yep. Yeah, they got Mason.
Christensen is our punter, and he's back there in the backfield to field the snap. 11 seconds, is that what it is? 11 counting down to the end of quarter number 3.
Minute 13 right now.
Oh, minute 13, all right. It's not 11.3?
I don't think so.
All right. No return.
Correct. 34-yard punt, 34-yard net.
There you go. No return on the play. The ball's inside the Trojan territory. We have a change of possession. Do we have time for timeout?
Nope. We're playing the game.
All right. We don't have to worry about heat timeout. Last week when we were here playing, it was in the 80s at the game time, and it was definitely warm. We had our air conditioner on up here in the Countryside Vet broadcast booth. Not tonight. It's a perfect night.
We got a delay here. What are we looking at?
A lot of arm waving by the official.
Here we go.
1st down. Parkston Trojans, ball at about the 47-yard line of their own 47.
Going to run off the left side. Fumble is on the ground.
There you go. There you go. 2nd turnover of the night. Take away by the Wildcats. They intercepted a pass earlier. This one was a fumble. Yeah.
That defensive line on that right side has done a nice job here the last few quarters.
I wonder, do they have some substitutes in the game? We're having more luck on the internal line there on this last few drives.
I don't think so. I think they play deep. They play a lot of personnel, but that was Dozy, the All-Stater there on the carry that put it on the carpet.
We definitely laid the hit on him. Knocked the ball loose and came up with the recovery. It's the Wildcats' ball quickly right after one play drive that turned into a fumble. 1st down. See if that momentum will carry over to the offense here. Here we go again.
Goodman's got to make a move. That's
nice job. Nice job.
Yep.
Very nice.
Absolutely.
There you go. Completion and run after catch. YAC, run after catch.
Should be good enough for 1st down for the Wildcats.
Gain right at 10 right there. The clock's going to get going. We're coming up under the 50-second mark remaining here in this
yards
quarter.
After catch gave him a 1st down, and we are heading into our own end zone here. Maybe we can shorten up this lead a little bit.
Yeah, it was an accurate pass by Christensen. He put it right on Goodman.
And the pressure was coming, but he was quick enough to get rid of it before it affected the play. And the receiver was ready for the reception, too. There you go.
Fees back in the game.
Splits the defenders.
Very nice gain. That's Fees. We didn't have a lot of success rushing the ball, but that play there, that's like a long handoff. It's a version of a run game there.
Basically what it
goes
is.
down as a pass.
And they are giving them a little room. They're playing a little soft. They're letting us catch the ball, which is turning into yards on the game. That was a very nice 9-yard gain.
Now make it 10. First down. We're at 24 seconds.
And got the whole 10 yards.
The Wildcats do not have to snap it, or we can go to the fourth quarter if they so choose.
That might be our third consecutive first down on this drive, huh?
Yep.
We're chaining together some first downs, getting down here where we can smell the goal line. 14, 13, counting down to the end of quarter number 3. I think this will probably...
They'll call a play. They'll come to the line. If they get something they like, they'll certainly snap it. They still got 5 seconds to look at it. They're going to go.
There it is.
Pump and go. That's
a lot of hand fighting.
I think it was picked off in the back of the end zone. Yep.
Yeah, it was.
That'll be the end of the third.
Yep. Carter Konechny was the intended receiver. There was triple coverage back there, and obviously the ball was slightly underthrown. And that'll be the last play of quarter number 3, and we will be back after this quarter break. Kimball White Lake Wildcat Live Ticket TV. Thank you for being with us.
Could you use some extra cash? Every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot and growing jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Buche Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
Agramax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agramax, shaping the future of ag.
Welcome back to the Countryside Vet Clinic Press Box. Give Dr. Joy and her team a call for all of your small and large animal veterinary service and supply needs.
All right. We just completed a scoreless third quarter here at the Kimball White Lake Wildcat home field here in Kimball, South Dakota on a beautiful night for football. The score remains 26-8, just as it was at halftime. There was no score, and there was signs of success, brilliance with offense on basically defense too on the defensive side of the ball for the Kimball White Lake Wildcats. They held them on fourth down, and they created a fumble, and they did a nice job keeping them from scoring, and interception ended that drive on the last play of the third quarter. So we're back playing defense here with the Parkston.
Unfortunate turnover there to end the quarter. Christensen's second interception on the year. He's had incredible success over the first 2 weeks and 3 quarters, but lots of pressure tonight. They put him on the move more than he's used to, but one interception, it's tough to eat, especially when you didn't have to snap it coming down to the end of the quarter.
Right. All right, so it's second down at about 5 here for the Parkston Trojans, and we're in quarter number 3.
4.
Score, second half, fourth quarter. Our defense is playing solid here this second half. The Kimball White Lake defense is showing signs of figuring out maybe some of the intricacies of the Parkston Trojans.
3rd and 3 here for the Wildcats, trying to get the Trojans off the field for Carter's possession.
Carter Konechny there on that solo tackle there, gain of a couple of yards, third down. Pretty sure it'll be a punt situation. We did see their punter one time in that third quarter. One time so far tonight.
Yep.
We'll see if they want to put it in the air.
No, I'm thinking this is a run situation.
They got a tight lineup, obviously, close formation.
Inside
reverse. Oh, boy.
Stuffed him, though.
There we go. That's Carter Konechny again, wasn't it, right there in the middle. Back-to-back plays by Carter Konechny. That guy, he's got a nose for the ball, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's the big play. You hammer that middle for 3 quarters they've been hammering the middle, and then they run the inside reverse to Jervik trying to pop one. That was I thought that was going to be a big one, but it was read well.
If they could have got past that line of defenders, then there would have been room for him. But Carter Konechny said that wasn't going to happen, and he made his play, and then turned into a 4th down and maybe a punt situation again for the Parkston Trojans. Last time the punt rolled harmlessly out of bounds. Maybe we can get a return here if they'll allow us to.
He's going to roll.
Yeah, here he is with that rugby. They send a man down, don't they?
Yep. Yeah, he rolls over towards that split end.
Toward that defender over there, so there's no chance for him to field it. Yeah, that's a unique style of punt, but apparently it works for him. 9:30 remain here in the ball game from Kimball. Change of possession. Wildcats will take over again for their second possession, or for the first possession of the 4th quarter. They held the Parkston Trojans with no first downs after that interception.
The first down for the Wildcats.
We'll see how Christensen reacts after throwing the interception last possession.
I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty much a passing situation most of the rest of the way, don't you think?
They've had success with it. I think they'll stick with it.
I think you're right. They're going to see if they can't spread the ball around through the air. Oh, Carter had his hands on that one. It was just incomplete.
Yeah, put it on him, and
yep, he might have took his eye off it.
If he'd have caught it, he knew he had room. He could have turned it up and certainly got a positive gain.
There was some room to run on that one.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
This Monday at the junior high and JV football team will travel to Parkston to play the Parkston and the Bonham football teams. The event kicks off at 3 p.m., so there'll be 3 games. Each team at the tournament at the Jamboree will play 2 games. The competition will be Parkston and Bonham Monday at Parkston. Second down.
Wishbone formation, first time tonight. It's Fees, couldn't quite get to the edge on it.
Yep, Chevy Fees is back. Nice to see that.
No gain. Going to bring up 3rd and 10, probably putting the ball back in the air here.
Pretty much back to the line of scrimmage only there. The other was pretty well defended. There was a lot of defenders in the area there. They spread it out, didn't give them a chance to turn the corner. That's one thing we did. One thing we did last week. We got a chance to get around that corner. We haven't been able to do that tonight.
Yeah, he won those one-on-one battles on the edge. That's for sure.
We got the corner turned, and that gave us room to run. But that hasn't been the case tonight. We haven't been able to get around the corner, so that changes a lot of the play calling when you can't run the ends.
Late sub for Parkston on the interior line. I wonder if they're going to bring some pressure here on 3rd and 10. Nope, plain coverage.
Good time to throw.
Through.
Yep. That should have went over the top maybe on that one.
What do you think Coach Skluzak will do here, 4th and 10 from your own?
Intended for Carter Konechny there.
Got a flag on the play.
I see flag on the play.
Holding,
yeah.
Looks to be declined, I would assume.
Just what we didn't need, huh? They'll give us the 3rd down over if they accept the penalty.
Offensive holding, wouldn't it? Yeah, they'll decline, make it 4th.
If they decline, then it's 4th. But if they take the penalty.
See what Coach Gray wants to do. And he's declining.
Yeah, they took the play, so it'll be 4th down, right? 4th down. That's a rare penalty against the Wildcats. We haven't been penalized much tonight.
I think first half we had 25 yards of penalty yardage.
Not nearly as much as the Trojans have, obviously.
That's for sure.
Yeah, there was that one penalty on the sideline that was a bone of contention there for a few seconds.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate one.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's 4th down. See if our punters can flip the field here. Line driver. Let it roll.
Another punt with no return, certainly better than we were seeing in the first half.
Punt is down by the Wildcats about the 27-yard line.
Could have been worse, that's for sure.
Absolutely. At least we've been playing on the Parkston Trojan side of the midfield here at the second half, and that gives them more room to run before they get to the goal line. But it'll be 1st and 10, Parkston Trojans.
Looks like 26-yard line.
8:30. 8.5 minutes remain in the game here at the Kimball Field.
I think both teams, it seems like it's been stagnant here in the second half. Both teams want to get some momentum and get something working. Look forward to the rest of this game, and then, of course, next week as well.
Been scoreless the entire second half.
Yep.
Our halftime score was 26-8. That's what it is on the board right now. 3rd quarter, no score, and here we are halfway through quarter number 4, and still nobody scored.
Nice play by that defensive lining, and this time it's that left side. It's been the right side that's been making those negative plays.
Chevy Fees and Carter Konechny.
Yep. Short gain, 2nd and 9.
They definitely haven't been able to break the ones they did earlier in the game. Easton Nelson checks into the game. Joe Skluzak comes on out.
Parkston obviously in no hurry to snap the football.
Then I wouldn't anticipate that they would throw much. I guess maybe
unless they got something they want to work on, that's for sure.
Unless they want to maybe open their playbook a little bit. But at this point, they got to be happy with watching the clock run.
Here's your pass. Little screen play out to Reichert.
Get over
that
there
one already.
Yeah. There's a lot of quickness on that offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, that play action was nifty.
Yep. The defense got fooled a little bit by that play action. They think of the same thing that I was thinking, that the ball was going to stay on the ground. But obviously, what they decided to do was the thing to do. Work got them a first down.
Yeah, that was, I believe, Reichert on the reception. Pass from Bruning. We haven't seen Reichert play quarterback as much as he has in other weeks, but Bruning does a really nice job handling the ball. When Reichert's in the backfield, it's pretty much grab the ball and run with it. But Bruning does a nice job of manipulating the defense with his hand movements.
That's a learned talent, huh?
Absolutely. There's that speed
Get
rush.
to the motion man, yeah.
Yep.
Our pursuit was there.
Yeah, we'll make 2 or 3 plays, and then they break your back on 3rd down, or they'll get catch with the play action. It's a disciplined offense.
That's been the theme all night long. It seemed like maybe we had a chance to get off the field on defense, and here they come with a big play. They're still in their own half of the field, though, back there at about the 42 or 3.
I think it's obvious that Matt Grave loves the double wing offense. It's an offense that he ran at West Central when he was playing quarterback for Kent Mueller.
So he taught his people to play the same way he used to play.
I would think so. Yeah, the team pretty much takes the personality of the coach, and looks like this Parkston team is doing exactly that.
They definitely got the talent to play the positions, though, too.
They're deep, absolutely.
The quickness, strong. Right there, they just made a move to get around the edge, and here they go.
Yep, they'll lull you to sleep with those dives, and then it's that inside reverse where they get their yardage.
Sidestep a tackle, and they're into the opposition's home territory here.
If I can tell you a story about Matt Grave, he was an all-state quarterback at West Central. I think it was 2009. He graduated 2010. I went through the 2009 All-State team to see if there was any names I recognized. Some of them was a guy like Austin Sumner, went on to SDSU. Another one was Will Powell, wide receiver at USD. I get to the 9B team, and there's one name on the 9B team I recognized. A kid from Avon named Matt Dykstra.
Is he in the room next door here?
I can't confirm that either.
So he was a star back in his day, huh?
I think he was all-state football and basketball, if I was guessing.
He's also now the athletic director here at Kimball.
Oh, we got a flag probably coming back.
Yep. By the way, Jesse, I never had a chance to ask you, those people that remember you were number 25 on this field about, 25 years ago?
Closer to 30.
Close to 30 years ago, you wore number 25 on this field. What's your business card say now?
I'm not number 25 anymore. No, I'm with Sanford Health and the Sanford Sports Performance Program in Sioux Falls at the Sanford Fieldhouse. They've certainly spoiled us with the facilities they give us. I'm happy to be there, and apparently they're happy to have me because they haven't kicked me out yet.
Yeah, well, you get to meet a lot of potential athletes and the ones that they're training to become professional athletes that come through there. We're glad to have you here tonight, Jesse. It's been fun having you be part of our broadcast team, and hopefully maybe with everything works, we can burden you to come back again sometime.
I appreciate that. Short gain up the middle. You talked about the pro athletes. You're not aware of this, but there's a guy on staff over across the way there at Parkston named Wes Gannant. He was starting center at SDSU, and when his career ended at SDSU, he came to the field house to prep for his NFL Pro Day. Ended up latching on with the New Orleans Saints, but that's the kind of guys that we get to see is guys like that. Now they get Wes over here coaching Parkston kids. It's certainly, I hope them kids realize how lucky they are to have coaches that like the ones that they have.
So he had a cup of coffee with the pros, huh?
Sure did. Yeah, and he was living at Parkston at the time, and he told his dad he'd help him calve, but he wasn't going to get up in the middle of the night.
Don't blame him for that.
Well,
well, we've seen more of what we saw earlier.
Another flag on the play. Parkston's just aggressive. They're going to push it all the way to the line as far as they can, and on a few occasions they go a little bit too far.
Yeah, right. Inside 5 minutes here, 4:50 another flag on the play, stops the clock. But our halftime score still stands, 26-8. There's been tearing the middle out of the field. Nobody's been able to cross the goal line. The only time it crossed the goal line was an interception in the end zone. That's the only time the ball got across the goal line. But a penalty will be against the Parkston Trojan, it looks like. Holding, they will accept the penalty, back them up into their own territory. About the 46-yard line.
Still second down, second and super long. I don't think they're going to deviate from what they've been doing. The only thing is they'll try not to hold.
Don't draw the penalty flag. They're waiting for the clock, aren't they?
Yep.
Letting her melt.
The line of scrimmage is Parkston 26. The line to gain is the Wildcat 28.
A lot of green grass between them. Yeah, the clock melted. They started the clock after the ball was placed, after the penalty.
D-line does that job again. Nice job.
They sure did.
That'll bring up third.
Chevy Fees did a nice job of fighting through those blocks and hanging on for a tackle. Otherwise, he might have had more room to run. But in the meantime, tackle for loss again.
Yep. The play ended at 4:19 and 40 seconds between the play clock. They're going to snap the ball at 3:41-ish. They're going to take all 40 seconds.
27 yards. What's the play for third down and 27?
I think it's the exact same play they just ran.
Same thing they just ran, right? Well, next week we go to Platt. Play the Platt Geddes Black Panthers. They're a formidable opponent.
They put some points on the board so far this year.
Yeah, and I checked them earlier, and they did have a slim lead over Gregory, but they're rated number 4 in Class 9A. Obviously, we're not going to be able to set on this one very long. We're going to have to get ready to go again next Friday at Platt.
I feel like 9AA is really balanced. There's a couple of those upper echelon teams, but that middle of the pack is you could be 5th and you could be 18th. It's going to be a tight battle.
A lot of those teams are right here in this area,
That's
too.
For sure. Yep, they'll see each other every week. They'll sort it out.
Right here in this area. There's going to be tough to finish anybody with an undefeated record, the way those teams are scattered around, playing each other during the regular season.
October, November is going to be a lot of fun, I think, around here.
3 minutes through 2:59. We're counting down to the end of the ball game, quarter number 4 here from Kimball Fred Huda Field. For the third time tonight, the punt.
Returnable.
No punts the first half.
Good coverage over there,
Got through one tackler, but at least he kept it from rolling into the end zone.
For me, the highlight of the second half is Chevy Fees getting back on the field. That's the best thing we've seen.
I was concerned the way he left with those trainers working on him.
Certainly did not look good.
Did not look good, exactly. Sophomore like that, he needs to keep getting better because we need him on our team. 2:47 left here in quarter number 4. 26-8. Maybe we can put together some first downs here and end this thing without Parkston having the ball again, or score quick.
Gonna go downfield.
Oh, he is.
Chevy's got it.
Go, Chevy, go. He doesn't look hurt anymore, does he? That'll help the stats.
76-yard touchdown pass. Keaton Christensen to Chevy Fees.
That drive took about what?
One play.
10 seconds?
Yeah, one play.
10-second drive. 7-second drive. All right. Nice play. Keaton Christensen to Chevy Fees for a big score.
76-yarder. Yep. There's a PAT pending. About 2:36 on the clock.
Are we going to see our... I thought maybe we would see our place kicker, but not this time. There we go again. That was there, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a quick release from Christensen. It was a good ball, just couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, just maybe a little underthrown, but he definitely had 2 hands on it. 2 hands on it. I want to say hello to our international viewers. Julian, did you cut us off? Are we still live? All right. Yeah. It's only been about 3 hours here tonight. Julian, his parents are in in France. He's a foreign exchange student. He's our place kicker. We haven't been able to see him tonight. But international viewers are online here watching us, and it's about 7 hours different over there. So we kicked off at 2 in the morning in France. But Julian Charcot-Rouet, thank you for tuning in tonight and watching us. Our international viewers would like to welcome you aboard. And also welcome aboard the Kyle Evans wagon train. They called in from up by Crow Lake. They're camped out up there in the tent tonight, and they got us tuned in. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast here on KWL Live Ticket from Fred Huda Field in Kimball.
I got a score update from the battle at Freeman. Elkton Lake Benton is at Freeman, Marion Freeman Academy with 2 minutes left to go in the game. Freeman 34, Elkton 28.
And that's number 1 versus number 2 in Class 9, Class 9 AA.
Highly rated opponents there.
And we got Stanley County and Leola Frederick, 28-22. And we also have Platt Geddes over Gregory, 36-18 with 8 minutes left. 36-18, Platt Geddes over Gregory at Platt. So that one looks to me like Platt might be able to come out with that one.
You think we'll go onside kick here, right?
And we've got, probably. We've got Platt on our schedule next week. So we'll be watching that broadcast, see what we can pick up from what they do. But I know they have athletes down there. Well,
here's the kick.
26-14, and there's our onside.
Parkston's going to get on it right at midfield. 1st and 10, 2.5 to go. Kimball White Lake, I believe, has 2 timeouts remaining. We'll see if they choose to use them or if we just play straight up football the rest of the way.
They are right at midfield.
Trojan ball, 1st and 10 from
2:32, 2.5 minutes left in the game. Only scoring done in the second half was done by the Wildcats on a nice, about an 80-yard pass play, huh?
That was the one.
Only score of the second half. All right. Several of the starters are back in on defense for the Wildcats. For back in on offense here, I'm talking about. Yeah. What do we got? Flag on the play.
We're going to have a hold again?
Flag on the play.
2:26 remain in the game. Definitely been their share of flags.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Another holding call. That's well over 100 yards of penalty yardage against the Parkston Trojans.
I'm going to guess they're close to 130, but that's a guess off the top of my head. That's something they certainly need to clean up.
Several holding calls and a couple holding on pass plays.
Coach Kluzak opted to decline. That way they're that much closer to the end of possession. He's trying to spare the clock on the declination of the penalty.
So it'll be second down?
Second down instead of first over again.
Okay. Then there are 2 timeouts left for the Wildcats if we decide to employ those.
They're going to drain that clock. The back judge is going to let the quarterback know when the clock runs down.
It counts her down, doesn't he? Uh-oh. They can get through the line quick, can't they?
3rd down. We'll see if the Wildcats call timeout. The clock is stopped. Yep, they called it.
Brought down by Steve.
Yeah, Mason Jervik, he's still in there. He carried the ball on that play. It'll be third down and about 4.
That's what I got, 3rd and 4.
Yeah. 3rd down and about 4, and
timeout. We'll take a break.
All right, timeout on the field called, and we will be back in about 47 seconds.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Wieman from Wieman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close.
Gavin Weber, right? Number 65?
Countryside Veterinary Clinic Incorporated, your local large and small animal veterinary hospital and supplier, offering a large variety of animal services, equipped with a haul-in facility to perform services needed for large animals, shoot side on the farm to cover your ultrasound and processing cattle needs. Also offering small...
All right, welcome back. My spotter did inform me that Gavin Weber, number 65 for the Parkston Trojans, is back on the field. He was the one that was hurt earlier in the game that we were worried about with not going to be able to get back, but he is back. So thankfully for that, they can finish the game with the team they started with. Hopefully here.
First down, that'll end it. Slides down smartly.
Yep. Rather than turn the ball over on the score, they decided to down it there at that spot and reset the line, reset the chains, and run another couple plays.
Yep, clock's run. I think Kimball Whitelake does have one timeout left, but we're three knees away from the clock running out here.
I wouldn't tell
I did see a Parkston fan I know in the crowd. Cody Wilson, my old buddy from Aurora County, came up and banged on the window and said hello. It was good to see Cody.
All right. Yeah, he works down there at the Parkston Grain Company, doesn't he? And he's a member of the Parkston community. Old teammate of ours.
Those are the fun days. Parkston running that play clock down. We're under a minute 15, first and 10.
Looks like the final score has been decided.
Yep. It'll be one more knee, and the math works out. That'll be the end of the game.
Yep. Lots of events happening for the Wildcats. Middle school cross country will also be going on Monday, competing at Scotland. Lady Wildcats volleyball team host ACDC in White Lake. There will be 2 JV games, B game, varsity. Start time is 4:30. Before matches again on next. Is that Monday? Next Monday. Kimball Wildcat Live with the Sarah Deffenbaugh and Jeff Fagan bring you all the action from the White Lake courtside. Monday with 4 volleyball matches from the White Lake Gymnasium. That's all Monday. Tune in for that.
We just saw our last play.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Do you have time to run over some stats? Do we want to? Not necessary? Only stat that counts as a scoreboard, right? 26-14.
That's the correct stat.
As the clock expires, we want to thank you for joining us here on KWL Wildcat Live. Thank you for joining us here if you were able to be here, don't forget to tune us up when you get home on the computer and rewatch it. Sarah Deffenbaugh is on the camera. Darby Deffenbaugh running the slides. Colt Haynes on the stats on the spot. Jesse Haynes doing the commentary and the color. Hopefully you'll all join us again here in about 3 weeks. We'll be back again for another game here at Fred Huda Field. But on a beautiful night for football, the Kimball White Lake Wildcats came up a little short on a hard-hitting, well-played game. Parkston is a team that's for real, and we represented ourselves pretty well. 26-14 is the final. We hope to see you all again soon. Travel safe and have a good weekend. Good night.